prayers in a leaking hull. Count the breaths, make the rations last. Stars don't care and the dark stays full of ghosts that whisper about the past. We mine the bones of a dead old world, trade our blood for one more dawn. Every rock's got teeth beneath and something's wrong, something's wrong. The maw is hungry, the maw is wide. It drinks our hope and it bends the light. Hear it singing from deep in the stone. Feed it fear or it feeds on bone. Stations flicker, the markets lie. Empty crates where the grain should be. EXFOR taxes, the air we buy. Hellstrong smiles behind locked keys. Black cities dreaming in vacuum, dark engine chains start to fray and snap. You can feel it pull at the gut and heart. The belt don't give, the belt just takes. The maw is hungry, the maw is old. It counts our days, it weighs our souls. Every famine, every scream falls like ash into its dream. Count the dead, count the days, count the lies we were paid to praise. No sun here, no grace, just the pull of an endless face.
They don't ride with banners high, don't drink, don't boast, don't pray out loud. They come when the stars won't hold the sky and the dark starts counting the crowd. No names carved deep, no medals won, just ash where the fire's been. If you see them once, you've seen too much, means the end is closing in. When the twilight comes, they stand the line between what's lost and what survives. No promise made, no glory claimed, just the watch and the flame. They know the songs the dead a scar. Every victory costs more than blood. They don't ask if the war can be won, just if it must be fought. When the twilight comes, don't call their name. They've already heard the same. Hope burns low, but it burns true, as long as someone's watching you. Four eyes screaming through the void. Forward bound for destroy. If one still breathes, we remain. They walk where Banshee dreams in pain, where the belt won't feed the brave. They trade their future for one more dawn, one more world not yet enslaved. If tomorrow comes quiet and clean, they'll fade like smoke at first light. But if the dark remembers how to bite, they'll already be there tonight. When the twilight comes, we won't run. We are the many, they are the few. No crowns, no songs, no victory claimed. Just the watch and the flame. Low voices hold true as the twilight waits. So do they. So do Sky's gone red and the wind scream loud. Dust like fire in a rolling shroud. Lightning cuts through iron ground. That's when we come riding out. Engines howling, the saddles shake. Every breath is a risk you take. If you wait, you're already gone. So we ride straight into the storm. We are the storm riders of Banshee. Run with the thunder, wild and free. If the world's gonna break, let it break on me. We ride where no one dares to be. Grab our slide on shattered stone. Static ghosts in the calms alone. Wind's alive and it knows your name. Try to run, it'll do the same. Anouk drums and the thunder roll. Feel it beat in your chest and soul. Every mile's a knife edge line, but the edge is where we shine. We are the storm riders of Banshee. Laugh in the teeth of catastrophe. If the sky falls down, we don't retreat. We ride till the ground can't carry our feet. Oh, we hold the line, don't look back. Storm's alive and it's on our track. Feel the ground, feel her breathe. Banshee don't bow to anything. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Seen old town just torn away. Heard the wind take names in the gale. Still we ride cause we choose to stand, not just drift in a dying land. Ghost rock burning, engine scream. Chasing something we ain't yet seen. Maybe hope, maybe just a fight. Either way we ride tonight. We are the storm riders of Banshee. Born of the dust and the gravity. If this world's alive, survive, then so are we, and we ride till eternity. Wind howls high, engines cry, storm breaks wide, we're still riding.
Is the newer name, isn't it? Whereas back in the day, you didn't get compatibles. You either paid through the nose for a G-Sync.
I think it's called I think it's just called FreeSync Adaptive V2 or something.
Yeah,
but the naming convention is as horrible as Intel processors, so I don't bother with it.
No.
It either just works or it doesn't.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, I was just curious because the fact you mentioned G-Sync, it was interesting because this is a G-Sync. I've got a G-Sync monitor. It seems to work. Anyway, when we left you last, the bounty dude was having a rest on the Reckless for some reason, but he seems to have woken up when Dogmeat comes in and starts barking loudly. Yeah, look out. You look back down the long corridor from the docking bay, and all you could see is various, it seems an awful lot of people are running towards you. Then you notice that most of the people that are running towards you distinctly sort of Walking Deadish, and they're not walking, they're running, and they all seem to be very bitey. So anyway, so we popped you. I've just shared the Reckless character sheet with you, and you're manning the 20mm guns on the Reckless, so you can shoot back down the corridor. And Dogmeat's there as well, who can probably give you support. And everyone else has still got to do it. So basically, if you get, I've added the red Joker in, and I've added the Reckless on the map, so we can deal with some targeting. So all you got to do is get to the Joker, and you can board the Reckless. Although it should be pointed out that each of those tokens on the map, because you weren't here last week, it isn't anymore, but that is up to 10 NPCs. So there's currently 5, 6, 11, 15, 20, 24 bad guys chasing down the good guy, the party. when it all kicks off, we kick things going. No new bennies because we're mid chase, and we'll start the 4th round of the chase. And yet again, the bad guy's got the Joker.
Oh,
two times in a row. Okie dokie. So, these guys, right? Well, they are going to not go flat out. They're going to make a group athletics check. Joker bonus. It's
we get bennies for being on 2 because 3 of us are on 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you will get bennies for whoever's on 2. Yes, you will. Himini. Okay.
Himini and Halvo.
Himini and Halvo. Halvo gets a benny, and Himini gets a benny. Okay, and how many are there? There is. Oh, it's only 1 dasher. Oh. And Clothfire is here. Clothfire's made it to the rocket ship. There we go. That makes it life easier.
Dogmeat will spend one of her bennies to take the reckless off a club.
Technically, the reckless being on a club doesn't matter.
It doesn't? Oh, okay. Then
because it's not going anywhere.
Dogmeat won't spend her benny. All right. This is as long as it doesn't have an effect on bounty dudes shooting.
Yay! So the Nasher attempts to consume Himini, but it's absolutely fine.
It's got an incoming phone going on.
Right, 5 dashes, and they're at the back. They're way back, so they're going to do a group run, dedicated all-out run. It's them A7. Moves them up a card. And then Nash's number 4. They'll do the same thing. And run. Then we get to the reckless.
Well, Dogmeat will support bounty dude if he's going to be doing any shooting. She will use her notice to help support him.
Oh, that's a good support.
The +4 bonus. Hey,
Yeah,
right.
That is that's a cold, wet nose to the back of the neck, pointing you in the right direction. That is.
Okay, so
yeah,
probably easiest thing to do because obviously you don't do the targeting. The reckless does. If you want to ping who you want to target, as it were,
yeah.
I'll get the reckless to target them. That's one. That's a group of 5, and then obviously you've got 5 back here. You've got another 5. You've got another 4 and another 4.
Yeah, I see that. I think the with the 4 bonus, I think the 5 is good.
You go for these guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So you should be able to. You should be able. Yeah. So if it's already been set up to do rate of fire 3, so you should be able to just fire that 20mm cannon.
Yeah, the +4 bonus, is it to hit for damage, or can I choose?
It will be shooting. It will be a +4 bonus to
shooting.
shooting.
To shoot, yeah.
Because it's a trait bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, damage would make sense. Yeah, right.
Let me interject here real quick.
Yeah.
One of the things you can do with that high of a rate of fire is covering fire, which basically you would drop a large burst template and make your attack roll, and then they make agility checks to see if they do or do not get to take damage.
Because it's a chase, it will only affect 4 tokens, won't it? Because you know what I mean?
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Which is more than 3.
Yes.
So that's your option is dedicated shots at 3 or covering fire against 4.
Yes,
Good
suppressive
point.
fire is a -2 to the shooting, but you can affect more things, and you might
I
shake them.
think, yeah, why not? Let's do that. But to hit should be same, right?
Yeah, your net is +2 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they need to do an agility.
Yes.
Right. They do an agility
yeah.
check against your shooting.
Yeah.
If they fail, you actually hit them, don't you? Or they
Yeah.
got rid of
If,
that? Yeah,
if they crit fail, you hit them.
that's
If they
it.
fail, they're shaken.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. So 4 of the 5 nashes anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
So-
+6. Right? +6.
Oh, net bonus
No,
and
net
minus
is +2.
+2 because it's
Oh,
you're-
net bonus. Oh, I missed the net part. Yeah, +6 would be wild though. And I think I think I immediately banny that actually.
Well, actually,
I
why
don't
they all hit. 7,
You only
6,
get to
6,
roll.
6.
You only get roll once. You don't roll for the.
Yeah, I know that's
multiple
my
shots
fault because
using-
I set it for attack. So we take the first roll, which is a 7, which is a
Yeah.
hit.
But if I get a raise, do they not like
Oh,
have
point
an,
taken. Yeah. Okay. So what
Yeah,
we'll
I
do?
think they suffer
yeah.
minus
So
2.
I'll just spend a Benny and make it a raise, I guess.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good to me. Right, hang on a second. I just need to go back to something because I said something wasn't working, and the second I say that, it bloody does. Oh, no. Hang on, where did I put that on? Did I put that on the wrong bloody chat?
You put it in the wiki channel.
Oh, I did, yes. Thank
I
you.
don't want to say anything because it was the middle of a game. Yeah.
I'm going to delete it because after multiple testing, now it worked. Did you notice?
Mm.
Carry on. Right.
This
so what do
requires
we-
players to be in the room.
It must do. Copy to sub weapon, and we'll call that suppressive fire. And then we could set the attacks to 1 for future reference, and we can advantage you down there. So yeah, I've created a suppressive fire option for you for future. Right.
Oh yeah.
Suppressive fire. Okay. Suppressive fire 3 times the rate, 3 times the usual number of bullets for its rate of fire, and always in coils recoil regardless of the weapon's original rate of fire. Yeah, that makes sense. Rock and roll edge, bipods, and negate as usual. Okay. It's a medium blast template, not large. So it's only 3 targets.
Yeah, there's an edge in Weird Wars that lets you do it in a large blast template.
It's a shooting roll as shooting roll, medium blast template. Collects pair each target template against any modifiers cover. There isn't maximum casualties. Every target under template can be distracted, but you can only cause damage to every target under the template can be distracted, but it only causes damage to the maximum target. To the rate of fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And the -2 is because it always has recoil unless you've got rock and roll.
Mm.
yeah. Which means actually it would have been +4 after all, because
No,
No,
it says
'cause-
recoil
No,
ignored.
no. -2 and then +4, right?
yeah,
And
no,
then
that's the
plus-
point I'm saying is it doesn't actually say. I'm looking at the suppressive fire rules. It doesn't actually say it's a -2. It just says recoil applies, and because it's a vehicle weapon, recoil is ignored as usual. So it would have been
So
actually
it-
+4, not -2.
Mm.
To make, next, compare the target. Okay, what's interesting is it's not actually saying it about.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever encountered suppressive fire in my games.
Success means the
Oh.
target's distracted, and a raise means he's actually hit. So they had changed the rules because there's no.
It used to be a raise for shaking.
Yeah. So a success is automatically
Distraction.
automatically distracts. A raise automatically hits. So
Oh, so no agility check.
no, they've obviously sped it up, which is what I kept reading.
Yeah.
I can't see
Yeah.
where the rolls are anymore, and that's where because they've obviously made it faster. Okay, so what I need to do is
So then it would only damage 3, but it could distract everyone inside the blast template.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I've done is and put them together like so. Just get rid of that combatant. That becomes Nasher times 2. They're not shaken. Don't have any wounds. Another token on the map like so. I'm just splitting them up. So now you get to roll damage 3 times. Because you got a raise.
Yeah, but I need to just untarget it and just roll 3 times, I guess, right? So it's easier.
No, it's okay. They've all got all these tokens have got a wound threshold of 10, so you just roll damage 3 times. It's okay.
Okay, with them targeted. Okay.
Yep.
Not the right thing.
Yeah. Don't worry. I know it's not. If it doesn't do it, I can drag it manually, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So you 8 points of damage. So that's 2. You basically take 2 more of them out. So there's only 1 Nasher left there. So there's only 1 Nasher left. He no longer has wounds. Has a wound threshold, and he's distracted. So basically, you've shred 2 of them, and the last one is just basically distracted and suppressed by fire. Very good stuff. Right, that gets us to. Gets us to this Nasher here, who's distracted. Actually, he was shaken as well. So let's do the roll. I'll do it manually. So he's going to stay shaken. I remove the shaken by mistake. That gets us to Walter.
And Walter is going to, you know what? Walter's just going to, where's Walter? Walter's hiding. Oh, there I am.
Walter's just thinking, why am I running towards a 20mm cannon firing?
Yeah. That's, among other things, yeah. Let's see. Those guys are, how far away is everybody here? Maybe I'll just shoot somebody out of PowerPoints. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to shoot this shaken Nasher that's directly in front of me, and then do my I'm going to shoot him and then do my normal run.
Do there. That one there's that's a distracted and shaken Nasher. That's the one you want to shoot.
The like I said, directly in front of me.
Dagny will spend a Benny to give a Benny to Walter. Can't stand seeing anybody go to Bennies.
That's a hit.
Big whammies.
1 point of damage short of taking him out.
Yeah. You know what? I'll spend that penny I just got. Yeah. We'll spend that penny I just got to reroll the damage. There we go.
And down goes the Nasher.
It was going to be a miss, but it caught him in the knee and just ripped his leg off. And now he's laying there going, I'll get you.
And it makes it look like you've given one of the things a bloody nose.
And then I trip.
What happened?
And then I trip and I get bumped, don't I?
You get bumped back to there.
Oh, no.
That could be really nasty. That's going to be really nasty. Yes, you literally just, you take a shot. You know what happens? You take the shot and you put the Nasher down and you're feeling very great. Unfortunately, as sheer bad luck, the round that gets ejected from the gun lands right in front of your foot and you just lose you literally just lose momentum, fall over. You're lying flat on the ground as everyone's running, and as you pick yourself up, you can see all these undead just running towards you. So you're not prone, but you pick yourself up because it's a chase and start running again, but you know they're going to catch you. Micah.
Okay. Micah is going to shoot and then move the last card onto the reckless.
Okay.
So, where's my target? I'm going to target that guy there.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot that gun there. And we hit with a ring. So that's there. And
look at that, 6. Okay, that's another Nasher incapacitated.
All right, and then I roll my agility, is it, to move the next?
Yeah,
move to the next card?
Just a straight agility roll. Leaving just one Nasher back there now. Okay, that gets you to the reckless.
Yes.
I mean, logically speaking, I should have
stay
the reckless
by, I
like
will
that.
stay. Yeah. I will stay by the door, and once everyone's in, I'll shut it. But
Okie
I
dokie.
will. Can I keep shooting? I guess I can keep shooting from there as well, right?
You can. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 Nashers attack Walter. Oh crap! One of them got you.
Why did they? Yeah, the other 3 are pinning him down, aren't they?
They are. Ow. Oh, that's an incapacitation.
Yippers!
Okay, Micah will spend a Benny to give a Benny to Walter so he can hopefully roll his vigor and shake them off.
Try and get one of those soaked. Obviously, I have to soak the 3 first.
Yes.
Yeah.
So drop that one there and fail. At least it wasn't a crit fail.
At least it wasn't a crit fail, indeed.
Okay, I'm down.
I will spend a Benny to give you one as well. Because Halbo's nearby and is yelling, duck, dodge, roll! Oh, sorry, I should have dropped that on.
That's okay.
Yeah, never mind.
There we go. Now I'm still alive. Not by much.
Some.
Problem is, I think there's 5. There's 5. There's 5 right on the same card as you next. Mind you, there's got to be a limit to how many can hit you. So how many's got you so far? 4. 1, 2, 3, 5,
4.
6,
So
7,
4
8.
more can get around me.
Yeah, 4 more can get around you. Okay, so you're going to take a wound from that. I'm then going to just be very nice and give everyone some bennies.
Hey!
Thank you.
Just in case you want to try and soak that last wound. Or just hold on to it for your...
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to hold on to it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so 5 Nashers will obviously attempt to attack Walter. In fact, actually, because Walter's down on the ground and being held, these ones aren't trying to claw him and pull him down. They are literally just biting him. 4, obviously. Ignore that, smarts. Oh dear. It's not Your day
Yeah,
is
I'm just
Mr.
gonna let
Water.
those happen. I'm just gonna let those happen. I'm going to use the Benny to make sure I stay alive.
Yep, understood.
Oh.
It's not pleasant. Water goes down and it's just viscera and blood, and Water stops screaming after a few moments.
No.
He'll stop and I'll start.
Emily, did you come back from getting your coffee? Sound like it.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
There you are.
Oh, that's a quick coffee run.
I'm going to do a sweep on these, aren't you?
Only one attacking you.
There's only one.
Still sweep it if you want.
How many are there? I thought there was a whole collection of them. You've been shooting them, have you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you
Fall
people?
back
Just
a few
murdering these
cards.
poor
Yeah, while you
things.
were grabbing a coffee, we were doing some work.
In answer to your question, they're all basically busy incapacitating Water at the back. He's just been ripped apart and bitten a lot. You shake the Nafra.
Why is Walter incapacitated? Right, I'm going to do a multi-action. That's what I should have been doing there. That would have hit that first one. I'll put my multi-action button on. I'm going to spend a Benny on the damage because that's not enough.
I think that's enough.
That's proper damage.
Mm-hmm.
26 wounds. I'm gonna. How many zombies has he got surrounding him? Loads.
Loads and loads and
What
loads.
is up with Halvo? What's he been doing? Picking his
He's
nose?
got 18. He's got 18 dashes on him.
Walter tripped over and ran backwards like an idiot.
Yeah, Walter basically
was-
fell over and got bumped back a card. He failed his athletics roll. And then he went from being perfectly fine to being basically eaten. And I didn't.
Can I go back and help him?
You can drop back one card as a free action, or you'll have to roll if you want to try and get a raise to move back two cards. So you can't
Try and
reach him
drop
this
back
turn
two
anyway.
cards. Then I'm going to throw my ranged weapon at these feckers and try and distract them.
It's an athletics to drop back 2 cards, or you can automatically just drop back 1 card. That's one
You
card.
drop back 1 card.
You drop back 1 card.
To get a raise to drop back 2, do you?
Yeah.
Yes. It's not necessarily more a case of dropping back. It's basically going, right, I need to get back here. If I take this shortcut and that and the other, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily a linear chase.
Yeah.
Corridors and all sorts of obstacles.
I'm jumping over corpses and running down corridors.
Logically, as people are run, as logically as your Halvo and.
Actually, I could just, rather than throw a weapon at them, I could just intimidate them, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Make some noise, make them look at me instead. Go, look at my tender flesh, come and eat me.
Yeah, there is a taunt, isn't there? That basically, actual fact.
Yeah, there's an edge for taunt that makes people have penalties to attack anybody other than you.
I wasn't targeting anything. Hang on, I'm going to spend a Benny and I'll spend a Benny and make that into an 8. But you've got to target someone, so I'll spend a Benny on a reroll. Yeah,
you can target whoever you want.
that was a 7, and I'm going to give you another Benny to make it into an 8.
You've got Elan. You don't need to spend a Benny to turn it into an 8 because it was put in the FAQ quite some time ago that because
You
Elan
can apply it to the first roll.
Yeah, Elan gives +2 to the trait roll when you spend a Benny. You can apply it to the first roll if the first roll is higher.
What?
Yeah.
Elan lets you add +2 to your first roll or your second roll. For the record.
Yeah.
So the point
bonus
is
only applies when re-rolling. So this is it.
Yes. You see, you only get the bonus when you make a reroll with a Benny, but because when you do a reroll, you can pick the higher of the two results, whichever one it was, Ilan applies to either result.
Yeah.
Ah. Cunning.
Haunt is smart, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've targeted something, so it should be on the combat tracker.
He went.
Intimidation, which is spirit.
He went intimidation, which is spirit. Yeah.
Which is on the combat tracker.
Yes, I am aware of that. Okay.
Coming for me. They see me and go, "Look, he looks tasty. I'm going to have him for dinner."
No, they're going to go, "Oh, he looks scary. Let's not fight him."
Horrific.
Creative combat turned off because there's no creative combat button. It should be a test, shouldn't it? That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Came in as a check, not a test. Okay. One of them is distracted and vulnerable.
All three of them are. They see me and they want, "Oh, look at him. He's dinner."
Only if he's going to let you do the Deadlands Dark Ages thing and do tests at -2 to affect groups.
Yeah, but then he doesn't get the bonus.
No, but yeah, it's a setting rule for Dark Ages. That.
Okay.
And my players already abused the shit out of that.
You're doing Dark Ages at the moment, are you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how Dust Voice is here. He's playtesting Deadlands Dark Ages for us. Because you lot didn't want to play. You lot didn't want to play it, and so I kept sending it to him to playtest and check out. And then said, "Do you want to join us?"
I didn't want to play it. I made a character and everything.
Yeah.
As a group, it was decided you'd rather play Lost Colony.
I was going to be able to. I was going to be able to talk in my native accent.
I think when we first talked, I was more under the impression that I should playtest the Fantasy Grounds module, but it seems I'm playtesting the actual Dark Ages setting at the moment.
Yeah, I must be. You haven't told me you found anything yet, so I must be going.
No,
okay.
At the moment, everything can be counted to GM stupidity. So.
Okay, so Halvo's okay.
Yep.
But is going to drop back voluntarily.
Okay.
Going after Walter. And I don't really know which particular group are attacking, but I don't think it matters that much.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, swing over there and start wading in to the slot.
I mean, they're all trying to get a piece of water.
Yeah. And I think we're going to do. We're going to do, as a free action, a power. Because for some reason my frenzy isn't on there, which I thought I had, but never mind. We will get some more power points. And get frenzy. So we can try and kill some more of them.
How come Classar's not on the combat track? He's not on the map either.
He's invisible.
Then we'll do one more normal attack.
I took him out of the party sheet, so it removed him from the combat tracker and the map. The simple answer is he's on the ship. He's already in the pilot sheet, waiting to take off from a narrative perspective. Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, he is here, isn't he?
No. He said he wouldn't be here this week, didn't he?
No, I think he said that he was here. He's logged into Discord.
See? Oh, crap.
You are there, Sapphire, are you not?
And Halbo heals a wound on Walter.
He's typing something. I just haven't heard him talk.
I haven't either.
I could have sworn he said he wasn't here this week.
Yes, he's here and in the pilot's chair, foot on the gas.
Well,
Okay.
now I'll put him back on the map.
Yeah.
He's
Make
back on
him
the
run.
map. He can run.
Okay, my clipper, he'll be back for Christmas.
Okay, so obviously Claffar is obviously on the he's obviously on a 2 because he's going after Halbo. So he should have got a Benny when I gave everyone else Bennies. Should have got a Benny when I said he's on a 2. That's good. Then I need to open up the party sheet, and he is still on the party sheet actually. So he wouldn't have anywhere. So I'll leave it to come. Okay, so let me see now. That's incapacitation and incapacitation and incapacitation.
And heal the wound on Walter.
And that should be -3 because you've taken 3 of them out. And heal a wound on Walter. Walter is no longer incapacitated on 2.
Yep.
3 and incapacitated, then apply. Heal doesn't take off incapacitation.
It should. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. My file's up next.
Spend a Denny to do the moving on and see if I can get to the queen this turn using my athletic.
Yeah, you don't need to spend a Benny or anything. If you're just doing a flat out run, you get athletics with a +2 bonus.
So that would make it a 6.
Which only gets you the 1 card. You'll need a race if you want to do the 2. It's up to you. By Bennying it, or you just get the 1 card move.
I'll spend a Benny on my athletic to see if I can get a better score than that.
Go for it. Yay, you do.
Yeah.
You're on the queen.
What's your
12.
third?
About that. You haven't said a word. and I even removed Claffar from the map saying he's not here this week. I see. You didn't respond.
Back to 6.
No problem.
What? Again?
Yeah, that's the new module, all right.
That's horrifying. They've had jokers
Yeah.
three rounds in a row now.
And I'm on a 2 again.
That's
You
That's
are.
that's the real plot armor.
Right.
Sorry, Walter. I tried to save you.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Apparently, I am just lunch.
But I intimidated them. Didn't any of them decide to come and get me?
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
At least some of them are attacking me.
Alvo is shaken. Well, that's the point.
Yeah, there's too many to all get around on me.
They can't. No more could actually. Well, actually, you have killed some off, so you know what I mean. Some, I'm just So yeah.
However,
I
I will take my counter attack because several of them missed me, so I still get a counter attack even though I get shaken by one of them. Which particular one was that? Because I need to attack the right one, don't I? It was that one there. Okay.
Himedy, you're up.
Himedy's running like a bugger.
I'm running
You
back
can-
towards them. Yeah.
You can voluntarily drop back one card or with an
Well,
athletics
he
roll. Oh, you made
rolls
it.
to get.
Okay, go for it. Yep, you drop back as well. There's a huge melee. I should probably turn this into a melee battle now, shouldn't I?
You should. Yeah, we can. Yeah, come on, let's kick some ass and chew bubblegum.
But I'm all out of gum.
It's easier to carry on.
Well, I've got some, but it may make it a little harder for you to fight.
Walter, just shut up and hide.
Still runs his mouth while he's surrounded by all the nashes and
Yeah, you're
already get
absolutely
down.
you're absolutely right for pointing that out, Mr. Dude. I should really award him a Benny for that. Oh, Benny's on No Joker. Release the shuffle updates, says Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
He doesn't say it, but I'm going to assume he means give you all Bennies. There you go.
I just done a sweep.
Thank you.
That'll get 3 of them.
I'll get 3 of them, yeah. Roll 2 more damage rolls, please. You wipe out a load of the gnashers that were currently chewing on Walter's left kidney. Only joking. However,
out on the side.
It should be pointed out. What we do need to do is we need to go to. Walter's not got any armor on anyway, so he wasn't wearing a spacesuit anyway. I was about to say Walter's spacesuit's destroyed, but he's not wearing one.
I think he was, but he may not have actually physically put it on the character sheet.
Spacesuits do give you +1 point of armor. Do you wish to press F12, Mr. Hibberty? And of course, when I do it, you always moan at me.
I'll do it. It's not F12 for me. F12 is the reckless.
Sorry, yeah, end turn. Sorry, I apologise.
Yeah, if I press F12, the reckless comes up.
Okay. Fortunately, that's 4 gnashers on. 4 gnashers still on Walter, I'm afraid to say.
Ooh. That
Oh
looks
dear.
gnarly.
2 hits.
Ooh, oh god.
2 wounds and 1 doesn't
again.
hurt.
Well, yeah, the one doesn't hurt because I can't feel anything anymore.
You've been chewing that gum, haven't you?
Go ahead and see if I can soak this. I don't expect to, but let's see what happens.
Ooh. Nope.
All those penalties from all those wounds and everything else. Let's go ahead and throw one more at it.
You soak 1,
Oh.
you're still up. You're
Yeah.
up. You're up.
Yeah.
You're alive.
Until the next lot attack.
Hang on. That was.
Oh, they're the sloth ones which you took off the map.
Yeah. So they have to spend a whole action just keeping up in the chase, don't they?
Mm.
So.
But they got a raise. That might
Yeah.
put them on the 6 of diamonds.
They must. That
No.
would get to there. Yeah, I'm not sure why they were. They have caught up. We'll put them there. They're not actually able to attack.
But those are the 4 gnashers, no?
No, they were the 6 gnashers that basically had their movement halved.
Yeah,
Okay,
but that was a
Walter.
group of 4 that you've just moved.
Yeah, you moved the 4. This is this.
Oh,
There is
sorry,
no-
I
the 6
apologise.
isn't. Yeah, the
There's no
6
group of
aren't on
6
the map.
gnashers on the map.
Ah, right. Well, let's get rid of them then. They're obviously out on the chase. So what's going on there? Water remains shaken, including before 3 actions, which does mean you can run because running is free.
Yeah, I will stand up and I will try and do what running I can.
You know?
But with your pace of
I am
3
not
now,
the athletic type.
they're quicker than you.
I am not the athletic type.
You're going to be stuck on that
I do
card,
get the plus
unfortunately.
2 because no. I get the plus 2 because I forgot to put that in. I'm focusing on just moving.
Except if you're shaken, you can't have the plus 2 because
Can't do that.
Yeah, because it's not a free
But
action. Yeah.
if you spend a Benny
Yeah.
to unshake yourself, then you can move a
Yeah,
card.
then can
If you want to spend a Benny to unshake, then you can have the plus 2 and get onto the 8 of clubs.
Do we?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Get to
You're
the
just-
necklace.
Stumble.
Okay. Micah doesn't have a complication. Micah's at the back there.
Micah probably doesn't have the range with her flechette gun to do anything, does she? 25?
No, you're in range.
yeah. It's
Then
5 cards.
Micah will fire her flechette gun.
No ones. You're shooting into melee. No ones.
It is long range, but you can do it.
We'll shoot at this one here because it's in the middle. Nasher number 5.
Okay. Actually, times 5, but yeah. That's going to be a hit, I suspect. It is.
Yeah,
It is a hit.
Perfect.
Roll for
Alright.
damage.
Not a raise, just a straight hit. Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would have been a
because of the
raise,
range.
but because of the range. Doesn't matter, you took it out. Look at that. Down it goes. I'm not going to change the I'm not going to change the naming because I start getting confused. Well, actually, I can change the naming. If I change, I can change it down to times 3 Nashers. I just have to remember to take the wounds off if I change the numbering. I think I will do that. Yeah. That 4 hits.
Ooh. Still nothing.
Shake it.
Yeah. You shake it.
There you go.
Very important. It means they can't do a dedicated run, and one of them can't attack unless they unshake. You reach the reckless.
Yes, thank you.
We'll actually put you in the cockpit because that's where you'll run to. And start spooling up the engine. And start spooling up the engines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of bennies. Nah, I'm joking. Bit unfair using it on the group run, so I'll give that benny back. So they all attack you and miss if you want to counter attack.
I already counter attack once this round.
Yes, you did. Okay, that gets us
And I
to
didn't
the
get
reckless.
improved, so.
Mr. Bounty Dude. And Dog.
Yeah, I'm eagerly awaiting the cold lick in my neck again.
Yeah. Okay. Here it comes.
Oh, nice.
Not as good as last time, but actually, if she spends a penny, that'll turn it to an 8, and that'll give you a raise. So yeah, Dogmeat will spend one of her bennies to turn that 7 to an 8 for a raise.
Definitely doesn't feel like a nose. Feels more like a
give
tongue.
you a +2.
Right.
Perfect.
So,
and then, so in that case, if it's a blast template, when I do the do the whole suppressive fire thing. Would that mean that all, what is it, 7, 12, all 12 of them get, what was it, distracted or something?
Well, the answer, the simple answer is no. But if I actually put that's a
No.
medium burst template on this chase
Oh,
map.
all right.
If we were going to do that, but because it's a chase, I'm just using because it's a chase.
Yeah.
I'm just using the simple template without map rule. So a small does 2, medium does 3, and a large does 4.
Medium does 3. All right.
Yeah. Or you can just shoot normally if you want to, because obviously you're only going to hit 3 or 3 on the chase. It's up to you which one.
I think I'm gonna. I always forget the ping keybind. What is it? Middle mouse button? No. What was it? Is it like alt?
Spacebar, double click left for ping.
Spacebar. Yeah, and then
no problem.
Yeah. That one. So because Walter doesn't seem to be too bothered by his 2 almost his clothed deaths. He doesn't seem too bothered. So
Dog meat's eyeing the sausages that Walter seems to be carrying with him, and licking his lips.
Yeah. So you targeted for me.
I did.
Oh yeah, I see. When I hover over the.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, it only shows. Oh. Yeah, if I hover the mouse over the indicator ring, it doesn't show it, but anywhere else, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. It would only hit 1. No, it would hit all, but 1 is short of a raise.
I don't know why the size isn't going in, but there we go. So.
Oh, it's right. Is it?
Okay, so it's not toughness; it's ranged. So I'm ignoring size for today. I don't know why vehicle targeting's broken. So yeah, you're gonna hit them all.
Yeah, I wanted to say I'm not in melee range. I don't think so, at least. I don't think the Reckless is that big. Which would be funny, turning the ship around and doing melee damage, but
in fact, it would be large to normal, and dog meats +2 would have countered that anyway, so they'd all hit anyway.
True.
Yeah, except
I forgot the +2. Right.
Technically,
so it would be...
technically the Reckless is a lot bigger than large, but
yeah. So
because at the end of the day, this
9.
is. I'm deliberately ignoring the size because these are anti-personnel turrets, so they're designed to target. They are designed. You know what I mean? They're not used for ship-to-ship combat. They are. The whole point of them is point defense. You know, anti-personnel. So that's why
they've clearly got SWAT, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. So roll for damage 3 times.
Yeah, and 1 would be a raise, right? Because I forgot the +2 from the support.
Point taken.
So 6, 6, 9.
6, 6, 9. Yep, go for it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna roll 1, 2, and then 1 with the damage.
Okay, so 15, and a 9, and a 16. So that's 1, 2, 3 taken out, which means there's 1 Nasher left there.
Perfect.
Take out another 3. And this Nasher here, well, is going to go after Walter, but there seems to be someone right in front of him, so he's going to try and kill him instead. Ow. Parry 7 with a medium shield and a block, and that's impressive. And last but not least is Halvo, who is no longer shaken.
Yay! Right, so let's go for that's a group of 5 right in front of me, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
3. It might be that it's right in front of you is 5. Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
according to that, I must have forgotten to do it because they'd already taken 3 wounds. So it was actually a group of 2, which means you have destroyed them.
Okay, in which case I'll go to the next group down for my other attacks.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd better point it out very quickly because I realised trying to. Okay. It's 2, so I've got to cancel those runes off and turn that into 1. That's you put down another 2.
Three rounds in a row.
Oh my God, they got it again.
Yeah,
that's the 4th round, and it's a different Joker,
yeah.
by the way. That's a different Joker because last time it was a blue Joker.
Look, I can't bear it.
That's
doesn't seem fair, does it?
No.
Now I know why they pull the physical balls out of the lottery bowl.
Hey, look, I made it onto a 3.
No Benny for you though.
Walter, run!
Oh, it hits. Ouch.
Oh!
Nah, that's some bullshit right here. That's some bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I can start giving Walter some bennies, but I don't know if that would soak it.
No. I am destined to be lunch. That's all there is to it.
What is wrong with this guy? Just keeps getting killed. Does he want some Benny?
Let's see your incapacitation roll.
Spend his bennies on his incapacitation.
Yeah, no. You're currently bleeding out. Do you want to Benny that one?
No, bleeding out is an acceptable result right now.
It does result in a permanent injury, don't forget.
Oh, does it?
Until you get healed.
I mean, I have 6 bennies. I can lend you some.
It does say the injury is permanent. It's not until you get healed. It's a permanent injury.
Yeah.
And I hate to tell you, there's no way I'm getting 20 power points to heal crippling injuries.
Spend that. You've got 2. Spend 1.
I'll throw 1 Benny at it.
Yeah.
Throw 1 Benny at it.
Let's do it that way.
Okay, so if I give you a Benny, then I just wanted to, if you just drop it there, yes, it does re-roll it, so you can just re-roll on your character sheet.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. There's your incapacitation roll. You're still incapacitated. The injury goes away in 24 hours.
Yeah. Temporary
Actually, does that mean you don't get back up anymore? You used to in Swex, which was one of the best fights ever. This bad guy in a Deadlands game. I think you might have been there, Rob. You put him down 4 times in a row, and the first 3 times he got back up. Because he made these raises on the incapacitation, and after you put him in the dirt, I surreptitiously decided, well, he's definitely coming back, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But Walter goes down as an incapacitation. Brings us to the Nasher. Only one.
You sure it was
left.
the Nasher and that he didn't just bit his cheek from all the chewing he did?
Well, I'm going to counterattack that bugger.
Okie dokie.
Oh.
That's another Nash put down. That gets us to Clethar, who's powering up the ship, wondering what everyone else is doing. You can obviously offer obviously with comlinks and stuff, you can offer support if you want to.
Yeah, I'll use my shooting skill to help zero in the sights on the ship's guns.
Sure.
That for a soak
Something
roll
I've done
would
an
be
awful lot while I was
legendary.
mining.
Okay, that's a +4 support bonus to the bounty dude.
Yeah. I mean, that for a soak roll for Walter would have been very nice, but
That would have been. Well, he did get a very good roll, didn't he? On his.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Is there only 2
Okay.
Nashes left?
Yep,
Yeah,
just the
only two.
And one of them's eating Walter's incapacitated form.
I'm going to rescue Walter. First, I've got. Okay, so let's do multi-action. Kill this geezer.
Remember, it's a chase. You don't have to kill that guy to move away from him.
You could just move away from him. You don't have. Yeah, you don't have
All
to
right,
kill
I'm
him.
going to save Walter then. Right, okay.
Just
Just
need a 4 and a You just
so
need a
you
4
could-
and an athletics roll.
Yeah, so you could turn off the multi-action and just get a 4 on your athletics. Make your athletics roll to catch up. Which you do. You need to click your multi-action again, turn it off, unless you're
Oh, I
planning
put
on
it into
to-
free. I put it into free
Yeah.
action.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. No, it's okay. You just have to keep clicking until it says one action again. Now you can mosh this. Now you can put down the dasher that's currently sort of eating bits of water.
That's pathetic.
You shook him.
That's not. That's just pathetic. Right.
That's better.
See that was a 4,
I
and then he
push
suddenly
Walter's
suspiciously
entrails
dodged.
back in, and grab him and pick him up and drag him back to the ship.
Okie dokie. I suspect with a +4 bonus,
Got
the
an
reckless
inventory that
is
can
about.
heal this dude. Trauma pack. Can I use a trauma pack on him? We're not going to do that in the chase.
I don't see. I think you just, as long as it's
1
just
minute, no healing roll. It immediately heals 1 wound. Yeah.
I mean, you could.
We're in a chase, aren't we? I suppose.
You're in a chase, which means each round can be a certain amount of time. There's nothing to stop you slapping it on him, and it will heal a
I'll do that.
wound as soon as
I'll
the
use a
chase
trauma
ends.
pack on him.
In
Yeah.
10 rounds' time, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a chase, isn't it? A chase can be any
Yeah.
length of time you like.
Mm.
The point being is the chase will be over at the end of this round anyway, is what I'm trying to say. So one of you is going to. Okay, you might as well open up with that 220 mil.
Yeah.
On the last. Yeah. We will point out that we will ignore the fact that you're firing a 20mm cannon inside a space station. And then anytime you miss, it's pumping holes somewhere, but we won't worry too much about that. And up until this point, it didn't matter because everyone was wearing spacesuits, but Walter's spacesuit is shredded. Anyway, roll
So
for damage.
the reckless being high up is firing down into the ground, and because the ground is the asteroid itself, it's just bringing up bits of rock.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I worked out what's going on. The reckless I've shared with the bounty dude isn't the reckless from the combat tracker. That's why we're getting.
oh,
That's why we're not getting sizes and damage. So if I close that reckless,
I close my reckless and you just share it again.
If I give you that reckless,
Yeah,
now when you roll damage, hopefully it will actually auto target.
hopefully. Let's see.
Yeah, because this one's lost suppressive fire as well. There you go.
Yeah, wound.
For bragging, yeah, I mean, you put it down, but for pure bragging rights, do you want to just see what the other 220 mils rounds do to it?
Yeah. We'll
Whoa!
just have at
what?
it. Yeah. I think he's dead. He's gone.
Right. He's taken 5 wounds. So. And with that, the chase
will run.
concludes.
Yeah, Dogmeat will run down to the door. So when Walter comes aboard, she can attend to him.
Alvo's also going to, with his celerity on, catch up and heal Walter as well.
It's okay. The chase is over, so you could just basically take off. Well, actually, you don't have to take. Well, those are all the ones you still know. There's more out there, don't you? And you know the slow ones are
Yeah.
coming.
Just
So,
not a lot of them.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's just move and boogie.
So Halvo heals 2 wounds on Walter.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I guess dog meat does indeed too.
Okay, so let's.
Because it looks like Walter's all fine and dandy now.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh god. That remix is not the one. I have to say, with this last bit of the chase as an example, the Dark Ages healing rules are a little bit brutal. With only one attempt. Oh man, I'm just lucky. I'm just happy that I haven't accidentally TKO'd my party yet.
Yeah, that's
But
scary.
it's only one attempt for the healing skill, isn't it? If you've got magical healing, you can do more than one of those, can't you?
Yeah.
No, I think it's one period.
No. One. It's one attempt from even from a skilled thing. Oh, I don't remember right now. But it was.
It's
it
the
is
slow
pretty
healing
brutal.
setting rule, isn't it? It's
Yeah. It's something.
trying to be. They're just being evil. They're trying to recreate the unpleasantness living in the Dark Ages, aren't they?
Mm.
I mean, it fits, but I think for the first time in Savage Worlds, I really had to make sure that I don't like throw too much shit at them.
Well,
because...
yeah. Well, actual fact, the only other setting I can think where it's pretty much almost the same thing, but for a different reason, is 50 Fathoms. Because in 50 Fathoms, the healing's power takes 10 minutes as well.
Yeah.
There's no healing in combat in 50 Fathoms, which is slightly different, but at the same time,
I think you have you need to do
healing.
the healing in the golden hour, I think. And then you only get one attempt or something, and after that you're pretty much done for.
They've added back the -1 penalty for every wound the person you're trying to heal. They've added that back in. That's the first thing. I'm looking at it here, medieval healing.
Oh yeah.
Each wound affecting the target applies -1 to the appropriate healing skill or arcane skill. Okay, up to a maximum of -3. Likewise, the physician healing himself will take his wound penalty and also the penalty. So it's basically gone back to previous editions of spells for healing. Natural healing, a vigor roll, only applies to the normal wound penalties. Okay, the healing. Yeah, timings is still important to healing, but the diminished state of medical knowledge makes it significantly less scientific. Instead of 10 minutes per wound, a healer can now attempt one roll during the golden hour. With a raise, the physician has a choice: heal a second wound from the target or attempt a new roll on a different target. So you can only heal one wound if you get a raise. You know what I mean? You only basically healing takes an hour, is what they're saying, isn't it?
Yeah. And you only get to do effective healing within that hour also. So if you have multiple healers,
Magical healing is
brutal.
performed normally. The caster can make as many attempts as he has power points. And they held the same target. Yeah. Magical healing is still as OP as ever, which I don't have a problem with. Okie dokie. Right. So that was the attack of the Gnashers.
Yeah.
So
Halvo's going to grab Walter's intestines and push them back in and rub his belly, and then it'll be all healed up afterwards.
Actually, what I've completely forgot about, and what Cluffer was obviously doesn't matter because the chase hasn't finished, but the chase is finished. But actually, yes, it's not a problem because you put them down. But the locking clamps engaged when you landed, so basically you had a choice when the horde was pouring up to you. If you hadn't killed them all and got away yet, you either literally just decide that the Reckless has got plenty of thrust to do it and she can take off and leave her landing gear behind, or you have to gear up, make your way back to the docking hub to undo the override, which I completely forgot about. So we don't need to worry about that. Anyway, it's not a chase anymore. Right.
Well, let's just cut the docking clamps off.
Well, you've got the time to do it now. You know, if there's any more, there's more out there. But as a group, you can sort of, other than those that are looking after Walter, the rest of you can sort of go back to the area, fortify it, and remove the docking clamps properly. So we won't worry about rolls there. So as you take off, that gives Micah time to decipher slow bloats on black box. A clear but horrifying picture emerges of what happened on the errant space rock. The tale is basically told in a series of Kate Brown's most relevant log entries. So, entry number 1, 26 days ago. The long-range alert system pinged an object today. It must be pretty big to put out a detectable gravity waves at this distance. We've never encountered it on previous circuits around Faraway, so it must be an eccentric orb. I probably should say orbit there, but anyway, I don't know why it's got 3 dots. That's probably a conversion error. Whoever did this model really doesn't do it. Or moving under its own power. Either way, it's an exciting discovery. It could finally put us on the map. Davis and Jenkins are taking the short-range shuttle out to get a closer look when it passes closest to us tomorrow. Entry number 2, 25 days ago. Croatan, that's what they're calling it now. Calling it now is a hazard. We got hit by a gravity wave or something. Everyone's ears popped. I don't even know how that happens. We were lucky we didn't suffer a breach. People are pretty shook up. The shuttle's caught it head on, and according to the scanners, there's nothing left but debris. Davies and Jenkins are presumed dead. Entry 3, 23 days ago. The damage from the flyby is mostly repaired, but we have a new problem. I don't know how, but we've lost the majority of our provisions in the incident. All the food is ruined, even the frozen and powdered stuff. Doc thinks it must be some kind of new radioactivity, but whatever it is, we can't detect a source. The more practical concern now is survival. We're 60 days away from Widowmaker. Even with steep rationing, we're all going to starve long before then. I'm blaring a distress signal, but there's not a lot of traffic out here in Quadrant 4. It's our only chance. Entry 4, 20 days ago. If things weren't bad enough already, now some kind of infection is breaking out. It seems to present once people are already weakened by hunger. Maybe we've got it. Maybe we've already got it. I just don't know, but it makes people crazy. Until we know more, isolation seems to be the best call. Fringe, of course, threw a fit. He ranted like he usually does, screaming about seeing some kind of figure in black. He even tried taking over, like I want to be in charge of this mess. He went too far and took a shot at me, so Doc knocked him out and strapped him down until we could figure out what to do with him. Entry 5, 19 days ago. Rats are breaking out all over. I've totally lost control. Fringe is dead. Half the Connors were in medical, breaking isolation and screaming about how they were starving. They looks like it. I've never seen anyone waste away so fast. Things got heated, but then they saw Fringe strapped down and they just attacked him. They overpowered us. Doc got scratched up pretty good in the scuffle. We had to pull back to operations and lock the door. That kept the Connors out, but not those sounds. They ate him alive. Entry 5, 15 days ago. I feel so weak. The few of us left who aren't infected tried to make a run for the shuttle. There was nowhere within range to go, but at this point it felt better to die out in the dark than in here. They were waiting for us. Zen got a funny look on his face and then ran to override the magnetic clamps. At the time I thought he was mad, but I realised now he died a hero. Those things are former friends. They're not dying, and they're smart enough to unlock doors and fly a shuttle. This infection can't be allowed to spread. Entry number 6. I'm so hungry. 12 days ago. I'm so hungry. I managed to disable the distress signal and replace it with a hazard warning. I tried to sneak through the maintenance tunnel and set the reactor to overload. They didn't catch me, but since it didn't blow up, they must have figured it out and reactivated the safeties. It's over. To all the people who died here, who trusted me, I'm sorry. Kate Brown, signing off.
Damn it. I was worried it was famine, and now I'm sure it is.
Okay, we've got one shuttle unaccounted for.
Can you give us a little more information?
Is that Walter asking Halvo?
Yes.
Yeah, less of the cryptic crap, please, and just this is me talking in a
They're,
in a in a
they're
Anouk.
talking in character.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
just less of the cryptic crap. Get to tell us what you're talking about. Who the hell's famine? Hunger? What's that about? Explain.
Okay. Back on Earth, there's a legend of 4 beings that are going to bring about the end of, well, everything. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, they're called in one of our legends. War, famine, pestilence, and death. I'm pretty sure that massive battle on 2 year or 2 ago, that was war's doing. Famine, well, makes people hungry in the worst kind of way. There were a whole bunch of them in the city of Lost Angels back on Earth. But here it looks like they're out here in the asteroid belt. The other 2, pestilence and death, I don't know where they are yet, but I do know one thing. While they're here near Banshee, they can be stopped and killed. And it's something I'm sworn to do. I, I won't take any of you with me if you don't want to do it, but if you just want to drop me off the next, when we get to Widowmaker, I will find other folks that can help. But if famine and pestilence and death aren't taken down, Banshee is going to die.
Well, aren't you just a bucket of sunshine?
Well, I guess not. But that's why I'm here. That's why I came out the asteroid belt. I heard that there were shortages of food, and I didn't want to be right. But it looks like I am.
Okay, so what's your plan?
Find
Okay,
famine.
it's your sworn duty, but well, I don't think he's here.
He, she, it, whatever. There's something about the Tannis rock on Banshee that can hurt them. The Reckoners, we call them. One of the Anouk shamans that I studied with, and Halva will draw his sword at this, and it's an earth katana, but it's broken like the shards of Narsil, but put back together with veins of Tannis running through it, sort of welded back together with Tannis. One of these shamans remade my sword after it was shattered defending the Anouk village. I'm hoping this can hurt them, but if not, I got something else that might help too. Don't have much use for guns, but a good friend of mine died making sure the Reckoners got here, and I've got his gun too. I'm hoping that might help. Maybe give him some rest.
Yeah, like I said, you're a real bucket of sunshine.
Mhm.
So what's the next step?
So before I met you lot, we defeated this war thing. Banshee.
That was you guys?
Yeah. Well, my guys that are all dead now. Apart from
I
me.
tried my best to get there, but all I was able to do is skirmish on the fringes. So you know they can be taken down. That's good. I could do with someone like you.
Sorry, mate, I'm not your type.
No, we're biologically incompatible, let's put it that way. But if you faced war,
Yeah, some big spaceship crashed on a 2.
yeah. Halvo looks really embarrassed at that. Yeah, I know. We know. Halvo says,
That's
"Look,"
where I recognise the dog from.
and then Halvo says, "Halvo says, we know, don't we?" And looks at dog meat, and I don't know how dog meat reacts to him looking at dog meat. Going, yeah, we know, don't we, girl?
Oh, Dong meat will look at both of them and just, sit there and sit down, and she'll wag her
Do that
tail
harumph.
and say, as if to say, yeah, we've got work to do, so let's
Yeah,
get to it.
And dog meat sits down and licks her own genitals in an unself-conscious manner.
Right.
Okay, well, it looks like we have got a few of these guys who took off in a shuttle, because if I remember correctly, there were two shuttle spaces and no shuttle.
I think that's what Kate was saying. Where is it? I think she was saying Zhang got a funny look at his face, ran to override the magnetic clamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zhang basically released the magnetic clamps, which means the other shuttle was probably just drifted off. So he
So
did
that
it.
no-
For lack of a better word,
Yeah.
jettisoned. Yeah.
Yeah, he
All
jettisoned the other. He basically, according to those logs, he basically made sure that those Nasher things couldn't take
Couldn't
the
get
other
off the
shuttle.
rock.
Right.
Now, I don't understand these big guns and spaceships and stuff, but you guys that do, can the weapons on the Reckless breach the reactor on the asteroid enough to nuke them from orbit? I mean, it's the only way to be sure.
The only other thing, I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed it. She did. The last entry, Kate said she replaced the distress signal with a hazard warning.
Oh yes, I noticed that.
Yeah.
That's not why you came.
No, we came.
No,
No,
we wanted
I totally noticed that, which means that they set up the distress signal, which is why I want to know if we can breach the reactor from orbit.
We just do a Luke Skywalker bit and just fly through it and throw the one torpedo in it and it goes boom.
So you're used to bullseye womp rats?
I mean, I don't think you can. I think if you want to do that, you'll have to go back.
I'm willing to try it.
You probably have to go back and basically make your way through to the reactor area and do it, or you just
Well, this thing is going to be flying towards Widowmaker, so we have to do something.
No. Slow boat is an asteroid. It's you're currently in. If you remember, if I reshare it, you're currently in quadrant 4.
Right.
Of the belt. Widowmaker is always over here.
But,
okay. I'm confused because I thought they said something about they mentioned about getting the Widowmaker.
Yeah, slow boat is not in a fixed position in the quadrants. It actually moves around the quadrants, so it will get closer to Widowmaker. It gets to within about.
Sorry.
Yeah,
you're right. Yes, I apologise. I got this. Yes, you're
So
quite correct.
We can't let this thing or the Crotan, either the slow boat or this Crotan, get to anywhere where there's
that close. Yeah.
Okay, so who here can rig a nuclear reactor to blow?
I can shoot it.
I suppose I could utilize hacking, repair, or electronics to see what I can do to overload it.
Then Halvor's going to turn to Himony and say in Anouk, if we can butcher enough of them that even if they can heal over time, they can't fix it before it blows up, we could get Micah to the reactor and set it to blow. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, big fella. If everybody else is willing to land again, make the Reckless a fortress, and Himony and I will get Micah to the reactor.
I have to say, yesterday, between wanting to murder someone on one of Jimmy's players, all he ever does is bitch about the setting. And I was going to do that. All he does is bitch about the setting and how it doesn't work. And then he was complaining about the physics of flying up to an asteroid and dropping a ghost rock bomb on it, blow it up. I mean, it's like it's a science fiction role playing game. You're supposed to it's winning suspension of disbelief and all that. But it had to make me laugh because that whole adventure is actually called Armageddon, because obviously they are deliberate. They all know what film everyone's going to be thinking of when you have to go walk across an asteroid carrying a nuclear bomb. Yeah, and because of the stuff you just got here, I've just gone back to look at Slowboat for the power and recycling. Should the posse decide to set the reactor to overload for some reason, in brackets, it's the only way to be sure. I do love the way they write their stuff. Yeah, they're going to freely admit that they know what the players are going to say and what they think as well.
Yeah.
There's no computer command to easily do it. A hacking role manages to locate and bypass all the safeties and initiate a command loop to result. This is obviously Micah explaining it, which will result in a meltdown approximately 1 hour later. A repair role sabotages the reactor, but unless the computer was hacked, that leads to a shutdown rather than an explosion. Repair-based sabotage is much more effective at disabling the controls and safeties, which prevents anyone from averting the meltdown as they did.
Okay, so you need to do
go
your
inside the
stuff.
reactor and do stuff.
We need to do the computer stuff, and then break the stuff, and then set it to overload, and then run. Yeah?
Guess so.
Okay. Can you do all of that in one place?
I assume it would be either in the control. May have to get to the control room, or I may be able to find an override at the reactor core. I don't know. It'll either be 2 places or 1 place. We're either gonna.
It's the reactor core.
Oh, I thought here was the reactor core. In the middle.
Sorry, I take it back. That's the reactor. That's recycling.
Okay, so we need to go to the reactor. We might need to go to the command center.
What's this little dome? Is it identified?
Well, the actual map says this is power and recycling, and so I assume this whole area is power and recycling.
That's the sub tower that Wedge blows up, and that's the bit that Lando and Nub blow up.
Okay, I thought the round circle in the very center was where the reactor was. Yeah,
that's the assembly hub. That's where the assembly hub. That's where you found the bodies. You never actually made it to power and recycling.
No, we didn't.
You basically have only visited that area like that, I believe.
Yeah.
You haven't been to long-term habitation, and you haven't been over to power and recycling.
Okay, so folks, maybe if some of you can just make the hub secure so that we've got a place to get back to, Himony, Micah, and I can go where needs to be gone. Walter, maybe you should just stay on the Reckless. They seem to have got a taste for you.
Walter needs a new spacesuit.
You have to face your demons.
Give him some gum.
I think I want a new space suit.
There's
Well,
one
there was.
spacesuit in the
I'm
party
sorry,
sheet.
I haven't had a chance to wouldn't have a chance to repair it for you, but I do have this. And she hauls out the roll of it's not duct tape, it's vac tape.
Ooh.
There is a spacesuit left on the party sheet, so you can.
And
literally take
there
it.
were also some spacesuits floating around in the landing bay area, if I remember rightly.
I do believe there were, yes. Let's have a look. The docking hub. Yes, the status of the others marked as departed 12 days ago of the shuttles. Ships land. Most of the data is file. The computer around the snowball is. Actually, I don't think it does. I don't see any mention of spacesuits there. Anyway,
I thought there was.
Always buy some more when you get to your next destination. Okie
Yes, so-
dokie.
You mentioned
So,
spacesuits in the description. Because I walked up to them and checked there was nothing in them.
So if Red Cowboy and
maybe they
Clapper
did. I can't remember.
can keep the Reckless ready, then the big guy, Techhead and Halvo can go and set things to blow up.
So here we go. If we go and just right. So what I'm going to do is make life a bit easier. Scale. So if we crank this up to 50.
Reload my flechette gun just in case.
Bring those down. Then what I can do is I can unlock it again and make sure that toggle token lock is turned off. Then I can just jump everybody on the map. So then move the Reckless to over here. So given that this is the docking hub, this is the assembly area, this is operations and medical, this is power and recycling, and over here is the long-term habitation, which I don't think there's any need to go to anyway. So just pop your tokens where you're going to be as part of this return visit. So if you're planning to be part of the disable the nuke, then move yourselves to power and recycling. If you're going to be the people that are holding the assembly hub, because someone said talk about holding the assembly hub, put yourselves in the assembly hub. If you're basically staying on the Reckless, which you can do that. So I just need to know how we're going to split you up group wise, as it were. Okay.
Oh, maybe I'm gonna, of course, guard the Reckless. With
Okay, so the bounty
everything.
dude. Yep, the bounty
You and your shiny
Reckless.
pistol.
Yeah, exactly. And when shit hits the fan, I'm certainly gonna wait for you all.
Meat and Clapper.
I absolutely believe you.
And Micah, Emily.
I'm just preparing the gum for Walter, so if he gets some ideas again, I'm just gonna pull it out and he's gonna be drawn to it like people in a nursery home to a cake.
Yeah, when the enemies come, just show them water. You have him.
Look, a meal.
That's not even cannon fodder, that's just fodder.
So, here we go then. Okay, station count. I have to be honest, actually, talking about quick encounter. You said make it a dramatic task, but actually, I'm going to make it a quick encounter. I have to say, it's looking through Carrion Crown. I'm already preferring how they've done it. It's like you get to this point and it says, okay, you get here, and there's these such and such monsters, and then it doesn't give the stats for the monsters. It just goes quick encounter.
Oh, awesome!
So they're actually, you know what I mean? It's like if it's an important fight, it's a fight. If it's not an important fight, it's a quick encounter. I much prefer that. They've actually this time they haven't done a straight conversion. They've actually this time they're actually doing a Savage Worlds conversion, if that makes sense, rather than a straight conversion like they've always done up to now. Right. So, okay, this will be a quick encounter. Therefore, The first phase of the encounter is basically moving. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Robert, I don't need no stinking spacesuit, just a teleporter. I just need a teleporter. Teleport in some bennies. I certainly will, Joe. So the first stage of the first step of the quick encounter will be fighting your way through to the assembly hub, and then also and then obviously the people in the assembly hub staying in the assembly hub, and the guys moving on to the power recycling will obviously continue on, but that will all be taken down to a single combat style role. Yep. So your choices are fighting, shooting, or an arcane skill for your combat role. Then obviously for the second round, the people that are in the hub area, they'll basically still be crisis mode, sorry, combat mode. Whereas the ones at the hub will literally be probably heist. We'll probably call it a heist, really. So hacking, notice, stealth, and thievery, or repairs, obviously, because you're doing with the reactor. And then the final round, we'll literally treat it as
exfiltration.
Exfiltration, which we'll just treat as a chase, so it'll be basically athletics or something along those lines, as you literally run back to the place and get off the rock before everything goes nuke. Because you can't just. The point being is you can set it to self-destruct, but knowing these guys are clever, you can't just set it and run away because you might have to come back. So you're going to sort of have to stay in place for a while, as it were, to
it's
minimise
like pulling a pin and waiting for it to cook a bit.
Yes, you've got to let it cook. Okay, so I'm dealing cards, but it doesn't matter. You'll be going in groups, as it were, on your actions. And the only reason I'm dealing cards is purely to see if you get twos or jokers. That's the only reason. Someone's on hold. That's the
bounty dude.
I need to take the reckless off hold so he gets a card. Okay, so it looks like Walter, Dogmeat, and Clefar got a joker. Okay, so Walter, Dogmeat, and Clefar, you are basically leading the spearhead. You're fighting your way through. I mean, there's not a lot of these things left, but they aren't stupid. They're intelligent. They're trying to ambush you. They're using equipment. They're trying to trap you with doors. You know what I mean? Bulkheads and stuff. So it's not like before where they were just chasing you. What the 12 or so that are left are being very smart. So it's a interesting issue. So basically, as I say, you've got choices. You can use fighting, shooting, arcane skills, or in battle, anything you think you can justify to get everyone to the assembly hub, and then obviously cover Halvo and Micah and Himini as they get on their way down to power and recycling. So, Walter, you're up first.
Well, these things obviously like getting close to me, so I think I'll use fighting for this round.
Be my guest. Bearing in mind, you need raises to come out unharmed, as it were. Walter, you're fine.
How about 2 raises?
Indeed.
Dogmeat's going to use her notice to find the most strategical way to help Clethar and Walter by jumping around and attracting the bad guys' attention and that kind of thing.
Fine by me. Go for it.
She needs a raise. She'll Benny that to turn that 7 to.
At the end of the day, it will only be a point of fatigue on a 7. So it's a bet. You either spend a Benny and come out unscathed, or take a point of bumps and bruises.
I think she'll like to stay unscathed at this point.
That's absolutely fine. Lafar?
Lafar is going to shoot his way through the crowd and make a path.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, nice. Oh, that was almost 6.
Okie dokie. Okay, Halvo. Obviously, Walter, Dogmeat, and Clefar took the brunt of the fighting to get you to the assembly area. However, the 3 of you now need to finish getting your way to the power and recycling. So over to you.
Yeah. So Halvo's going to stand one side of Micah with Himony the other, and we're going to get her down the path into the power room. And Halvo, he doesn't have much use for guns, so his sword is out, and he's going snicker snack. And I think we're going to use a Benny on that.
Success. It's only fatigue.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I'd rather not have the fatigue if I can avoid it. So let's throw a Benny at it. That'll do.
That will do. Micah.
Ah.
You can just go and defend.
Micah is going to use her shooting to utilize her flechette and help clear out the way ahead of us. Since the guys at the assembly area should have our backs, so we'll roll our shooting and see how we do. Oh, crud. I think I want to Benny that and try it again.
There we go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the last thing I want is to have to take minuses while I'm trying to work under pressure, you know?
Agreed. Himony, you're up, sir.
Yeah, just hacking and smashing and clapping and flapping. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah.
Fighting rolls, isn't it? Yeah.
It's your choice. Fighting, shooting,
Yeah, fighting.
battle, anything you want. You think
Actually,
you
I
can
haven't got
justify it for
shooting.
combat. Athletics for you because you use your own weapon, so you can use athletics if you want. Your choice.
Fighting. Anything comes too close, it's getting killed. Anything comes too close, it's getting killed.
7.
I can just spend a Benny and turn that into 8, can't I?
You can spend a Benny to turn that into an 8. Okay, and that just gets us to Bounty Dude back on the ship. Who I think you're probably having to defend it because these guys are clever. They will yeah. I mean, you've got to put the docking clamps on and all that. But they are smart enough to sabotage it, so you won't be able to leave again afterwards. So yeah, you probably are defending the ship. So
yeah,
tell me what you're up to.
I'm shooting them.
Go for it.
I don't think they are gonna be persuaded. So pew pew. Oh, pew pew. That was a bad pew pew. I think I'll try again. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So the second round begins. It looks like it's Walter. Walter and Dogmeat and Clefar again. From a narrative perspective, you're holding the area, but whether they're necessarily attacking you or whether you want to do something else, I'd say if you want to basically build up fortifications or whatever, it's really up to you guys. I'll let you decide what's happening at this point because they are clever. They may well be focusing more on Halvo and Micah and Himony because they have kept their intelligence. So, you guys, what do you? First.
Okay, Walter, these guys are smart, like you said. So I'm going to use survival to set like traps and alarms and so forth to make it harder for them to sneak up on us.
Like it.
And we're definitely going to Benny that one.
That would be very unpleasant, actually, yes. Okay, so rather than getting caught in one of your own traps, you probably barely get away at the moment to take a slight one of those really annoying, not paper cuts, but you know when you graze yourself and it just stings a lot.
If everything you do makes it hurt. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Wonderful stuff. Yep, you set up some traps and you're happy with them. Dogmeat.
Dogmeat sees what Walter's doing, and she's going to roll her notice roll to help find good places to help set more traps.
Yep.
And we'll Benny that.
Then he turns it into an 8.
Yeah, turn it to an 8.
With Tafar.
Lafar has found himself a nice light axle from one of the vehicle repairs, and is using it like a quarterstaff to guide these things into those traps.
I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, that was nearly a lovely 6 there. Did you see that just roll off at the last second?
Well, we'll try again, see if we can make that lovely 6 come back.
No.
I think we'll try again on that. I guess that's what I'm going to guess.
Because he's on a Joker, is he not?
No, that was last round.
No, they got the Joker this round too.
No, that's a Jack. That is the Joker. That looks like the Joker. Yes, I agree, but it is a Jack. It's unfortunately that is not a Joker. That is just a scary clown with a flamethrower.
That's right.
It's only a bump and bruising. I know it's a pain, but up to you. Got to keep spending or just...
I can't get past that 5, so I have to be happy with that.
Unfortunately, one of them nearly traps you in a corridor and slams down one of the bulkhead doors. You have to dive and roll to avoid it. Unfortunately, you land a bit badly. You get up unhurt, but you could definitely feel a bit sore from
his pride. His pride is definitely hurt.
Halvo and Himini, you can obviously destroying of the there is sabotaging. So if you've got repair, you can use that. You can sort of take a more violent option on dealing with breaking the controls and everything. But if you don't have repair, I'll put a -2 penalty on your roll with, of course, the resultant injuries.
I'm not going to break anything unless Micah tells me to. I'll just keep an eye on, make sure no one comes sneaking in. And
I mean, yeah, it's up to you if someone comes. It's up to you if someone comes sneaking in. It's if you want to make fighting rolls, because your job really is primarily keeping Micah alive. So
I've got no repairs.
Yeah.
Repair.
So Halvo, you're
What's
up.
that? I can repair. I can repair tennis stuff, but I can't.
Yeah. Can Halvo use his strength to lift things up and get things out of the way for Micah?
I don't see why not. You could always pull a muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. Go for it. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm getting a +2 bonus on low gravity. Sneaky. Okay, Micah.
Do you want a hacking, a repair, or an electronic?
From your perspective, well, it's really going to be a hacking roll. If no one else can sabotage everything, you guys are going to have to be there for a little longer than you expected. But that's fine. So you can do a hacking roll this round to start, to bypass all the safeties and make sure the computer can't shut down the reactor safely. And then next round you have to do repair rolls. And then the round after that, everyone can make a break for it. If you're the only one who can do both things. So
Okay. All right, here we go. I'll Benny that, turn it to an 8.
I was going to say that's your hacking's. I was going to say your hacking's successful, but in the event of a failure, there would have been some sort. You had to cross-ra some stuff deliberately, dangerously. You nearly got a shock, but because you spent the Benny, you were able to basically escape the arc of electricity, where it can hurt you. Himini.
Yeah, I mean, I could help dig things up, but I'm just going to keep an eye out for anything. Anything comes sneaking. I think one of them little geezers tries to come sneaking in. He gets it straight on the head.
Sounds good to me. Go for it.
No, he gets it straight on the head. Yeah. What are you?
That's a 5. It's all good. It's a success. There you go.
No, I want a good success. I'm not coming out of here tired from fighting.
Okay, Mr. Bounty Dude. From the comments, you know that Micah's doing all she can in the power area. So, what are you up to?
I actually because they're smart, yeah. So they aren't like just dumb zombies. So I want to convince them that we are actually looking for something in the long-term habitat thingy, and redirect them using my persuasion, if that's all right.
Go for it.
Yeah, get them off the backs of the other guys. Oh well, I have a free
convince them, but
reroll.
maybe one of them's you get a free reroll.
Yeah, I convinced them. Convinced them twice.
Yeah, one of them. Something goes wrong. I have to work out how that goes wrong. Probably, but it's up to you. You will. That will be a point of fatigue.
Yeah, no. I already tried twice, but I'm gonna try. Oh, come on. So that's an 8.
That's an 8. Okay, right. Hopefully, though, you were hoping by now that Michael would be done, but it sounds like it's more convoluted than you thought. So everyone's going to have to hold on for a whole nother round. And Walter's going first.
Okay, this time, since I've got my barricades set up, we're going to be really, really quiet. We're going to try and just be quiet and not let them think that, or make them think that there's nobody here. We all went somewhere else.
Be quieter. Don't chew your gum so loud.
It's all the broken glass he just walked across.
Be very, very quiet.
Yeah.
We're hunting zombies.
Yeah, so apparently I'm not as quiet as I thought, or I tripped on some. I was quiet, but I pulled something from squatting down so much.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. It's just it's so cruel. It will make me smile. You're quietly squatting down. You're making every effort to avoid the debris and everything and all your traps. And as you just decide there's a quiet corner that would be perfect to ambush from, you just step into it. You crouch down, and as you go, and then you decide to take one more step back into the shade. And that bullet casing from that shot you found earlier, at that moment, rolls under your foot again, and you fall on your backside, and it's very painful.
Mumble, fuss and cuss. I'm being haunted. I'm being haunted by a shell casing.
Dogmeat will see that Walter's trying to be sneaky, so she'll try to be sneaky too. And does about as well as he does. So we'll try and go Benny that one more time. How it goes. Come on. There's a 6. There's a 7.
No problems at all. Clefbar, with your pride hurting and probably that sore side where you had to land badly, what are you up to this round? You're just having to hold the area if anything happens. Narratively, it's up to you if anything happens.
Well, Clefbar's noticed that Walter wants to be quite sneaky, and Dogmeat wants to be sneaky, so he gets the message, and he's going to try to be sneaky.
Okay. That's a success, but it will be another point of fatigue.
I will Benny of that to see if I get sneakier.
Okie.
One more try. I guess I'm going with that 4.
You know what happens, isn't it? After Walter's foot goes out and that round slides across and catches you as you try to be sneaky as well. Right, a new monster called demonic shell case. Alvo, you're up.
Okay, so since Mike is having to do everything here, Halvo's decided. He says, anything that's like easy to do, just tell me what needs to do, and I'll get it done. And then he summons his celerity power and acts like somebody on fast forward, zipping from place to place, almost finishing a task before Mike has said it.
Okay. Yay. Right, Mikey, you have successfully hacked the computer system, and therefore it will not be able to safely shut down the power. Now, what you need to do is sabotage all the safety valves and everything here, so no one can safely manually shut down the reactor.
Okay. So is that another hacking roll, or would that
It's
be a
repair.
repair?
This is repair this time, apparently.
Repair. Okay.
I got you a 7.
I will spend the Benny to make that an 8.
Okie dokie. You successfully sabotage everything. It's a tense wait now. By this point, they've obviously worked out what's happening because Himony's AFK right now, so I'm going to make a fighting roll for Himony. He basically beats them back. Oh, you're back.
Perfect timing. I'll let you roll because I kept rolling this and.
Brings us to the bounty dude.
Yeah, they obviously caught on to my fluke, and yeah, I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs, Micah, what are you doing? Get finished already. God, I swear this girl's already looking at cute dog pictures on that computer. And I'm just going round and round the ship with an athletics roll.
Okay. Trolling.
Oh.
And tripping over that power line that you didn't notice.
Yeah. This time I'm tripping over for real.
Okie dokie. Righty ho. Right. At this point, the whole station sort of starts flashing, the lights start going, and you get warning. You now have 10 minutes to reach minimum safe distance. And there's venting steam and smoke everywhere. You know how it is. People overload reactors.
Oh yeah.
Narrative chase.
So I must admit, we could have done one today, but no. Okay. Right. Bounty Jude is first. So obviously at this point now, the Dashers, being quite smart, they will realise what you've done, and their only way off this place, from your perspective, Mr. Bounty Dude, is reckless.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm not trying to be hero right here. I just want to get into the reckless, so I'm gonna fight my way through the horde.
Yeah, logically, they are fighting their way past Claffar and Walter and Dogmeat, so it's probably not as many that get through. But yeah, they're obviously still a danger.
Yeah, the ones that chased me around the ship, the ones I fluked to the other stuff.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, you're absolutely fine. You keep them at bay and prevent any of them from boarding the ship. Walter. Obviously, you would, because it's a narrative thing, we were doing your roles before anyone else, but you are obviously waiting for them to catch you up and then guarding the way back. So, Walter, what are you up to?
Okay, well, we are going to, since I don't want them to be close this time, we will be using our shooting to make sure that they stay back and down.
Sounds good to me. You might have made that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Barely.
Dogmeat, you're up, sir.
Dogmeat's going to...
Dogmeat's a lady.
Dogmeat's going to use her notice.
Okay.
To help with showing where the bad guys are.
And that's an 8. Dogmeat is right. Clathar's battered, bruised, and beaten, and he's obviously been taking the brunt of keeping these Dashers at bay.
And he's going to follow suit and start shooting them back and keeping open the corridor.
At the end of the day, as long as you don't fail, you'll be okay, because you can't take more than 2 points of fatigue. You can't be incapacitated.
Well, there's my last penny.
Okay.
And it gets to 0. Does that tell you something?
It's very unfortunate. Clafford, you get back to the reckless, but you have been bitten. is your spacesuit is damaged. You got 2, so that's okay. We'll just say you were using.
Oh, but he has repair as well.
Switching to your spacesuit is always faster than reloading.
No, I just meant he didn't need the thrusters one. Okay, Halvo and Micah and Emily, you've got to get all the way from the power supply system back through assembly area, the assembly hub, back to the docking hub and onto the Reckless. How do you do it?
Couldn't we go this way?
No, because if you notice, that's exposed. That's not actually a way out. I don't know what it is, but that's not the way out.
You'd get outside and float over to the spaceship.
Sure, it'll take you about 12 minutes to do that.
You got to bear in mind. You got to bear in mind that when you're on the ceiling of this place because of the size and the speed of rotation of the asteroid.
Okay.
So if you're on the outside, you don't want to do that.
I'm in deep space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what are we doing? Is it what we're running? Run for
it's up to you. It's narrative. It's your choice. Yeah. Halvo's first anyway, but Halvo's first. But anyway.
So Halvo is going to scout ahead cautiously and then sneakily take out any that are trying to ambush us by counter-ambushing them.
Go for it.
And we are going to put a Benny on that. We want that on. And that.
Okay, Micah.
Like a shadow.
How do you get back to the Reckless?
Micah is going to use her shooting and make use of that lovely flechette gun that she has.
Mm-hmm.
Do what she can to make the bad guys go away. We'll
6.
try that
I mean, you from a metagaming perspective, this is the last round, so you're out. It's up to you.
Okay. In that case, then we'll take the point of. I'll take the point of fatigue.
Yeah, because it only takes. Worst case, it takes 24 hours for that to go away. I think bumps and bruises are even less time than that. So from a pure metagame, you don't worry about the last round. This is the last round.
All right.
It's only if you get a wound that you need to be.
I'm gonna. If anything comes out of trying to get us, I'm just gonna shout at it so loud it shits its pants and runs off.
Okay.
Rah. Oh, he's got a sore throat.
Likewise, you get. Oh yeah, you'll also end up with a point of fatigue, but other than that, you'll be fine. You're all able to. Spends the Benny anyway.
Yeah, well, might as well.
Didn't get an intended result of him shitting his pants.
Shouting at people does not make me tired.
It's bumps and bruises.
Sore throat, mate.
It's a sore throat. It's bumps and bruises. That's all it is. Okay, you successfully all bundle back into the Reckless. Claffar hits the thrusters. Obviously, Bounty Dude was waiting and basically releases the locking clamps at just the right time, and you fly off with dramatic music sort of building crescendos in the background. Seems to be the same note, just played louder and louder again and again, and more dramatic. And eventually, although none of you look back, the whole of the Reckless is illuminated in strange shadows. Slow boat reactor explodes.
It's a whole Michael Bay thing.
Dogmeat will go up to Class R in the pilot seat and put her paw on Class R and give him the magic healing.
No problemo. Right, I shall be back in.
He's so quiet. All right, so we blow this up. So that looks after Slowboat. There was something Croatan. We need to find out what in the heck Croatan.
It's somewhere out in Sector 4, but we can't just go look for it now. We need to warn folks at Widowmaker.
Okay. Well, if that's where we got to go, I guess that's where we got to go.
If nothing else, space is big. I mean, really big.
I think it's a long way down to the shops, but that's peanuts.
But that's just peanuts to space.
Yeah.
I mean, how would we know where to find it? We can't look for this alone. We're going to need help.
Okie dokie. So,
At least when they're not arresting me, the folks at Widowmaker are kind of on our side.
Okay, and let's shuffle the decks for fun. Okie dokie. So, it is a quiet and uneventful trip back to Widowmaker. Of course, I moved all the that's moved all the tokens. Well, I had to move them onto another map, is what I mean. So, there we go. So, when you get back to Widowmaker, you land on the on one of the landing bays. You're met by Branson. Shit that who stayed behind, didn't he, to help someone else, like in the convoy. But anyway, Major Branson.
He was the guy that was leading the convoy, wasn't he?
He was, but then when one of the ships developed a problem, didn't he? He dropped back to assist it, and then that's when EXFOR attacked. So he was there. So Branson meets you at the landing pad. He explains he's already paid your breathing tax in advance, and he leads you to the busted thruster for a drink and some private talk. He also reminds you to leave anything larger than a pistol on the Reckless. Widowmaker has an ordinance, and the last thing the BDF wants is to antagonise Marshal Winslow. Okay.
I guess not.
And I need to turn 0 gravity because the normal gravity of Widowmaker's generators feels oppressive. Because obviously it's only half gravity drive, so you suddenly all feel a bit heavier and slower. And the mood around the station appears darker than usual. Doesn't seem like you were here a few weeks back. Folk everywhere are murmuring about EXFOR's latest attacks, and panicked miners are packing up and seeking passage to Banshee or smaller outposts outside the line of. Once everybody is situated in a private booth and served a drink on the BDF, Branson gets started. Let me first apologise for putting you all in such risk. EXFOR's been a threat in the past, but nobody thought they'd go so far during a humanitarian operation. Before this, most outposts went along with them just to keep the peace. But now every tramp in the belt is afraid of the UN, as the UN is going to confiscate their ships and leave them starving in the dark. It looks like the fight is going to be out here, not back on Banshee. Yet, the Colonial Assembly has asked our ships to spread out and assist the belt as best we can. EXFOR has the advantage in a fleet engagement, but they can't be everywhere at once. The main thing is to keep the belt supplied with whatever we've got, without letting EXFOR get their hands on anything. Maybe we can starve them out without fighting another full-scale war. The Colonial Assembly is setting up a new rally point at Dead Rock. It's a lot to ask, but we need you to get whatever cargo we've got left to Dead Rock. Me, Marshal Winslow, and some others are going to shore up Widowmaker for when EXFOR inevitably comes around to collect a new batch of recruits. This time, they may try to do more than just visit. It could get pretty ugly. So what about it? Can we count on you? Do you have an intel from your escape to report now that we're not broadcasting? It's bad.
I got a question for you, Major. Do you know what the Reckoners are?
That's above my pay grade, but Ranger Dave Ross should be on Deadrock. He might have something that he may know something and be able to help you more about it.
Sorry, Ranger David Ross?
Yeah. I'm obviously paraphrasing what he was going to say after the fate of it, but he says, yeah, that's above his pay grade, but Ranger Dave Ross should be on Deadrock. He might have something for you, and it's based on your track record. If anyone can crack this thing, it's you. He's probably looking at Himony when he's saying that point. Either way, It's probably best if you find you and your cargo aren't here on Widowmaker when EXFOR arrives. Fly safe. Obviously, don't worry about the fly safe bit. You can explain the rest to him, but I'm assuming you did.
Ranger Ross is one of the people that he said I should trust. Okay, if the Reckless is going, I'll go, and if not, I'll find a ship.
So the Reckless, you did abandon your cargo, but the Grumpy Goose has 4 cargo trains left for transport to Deadrock. So you upgraded the ship, so you can carry trains. So the Reckless will be ferrying 4 cargo trains, which normally applies a -1 for each one, but you've got the train clap, which the penalty handling drops for every 2 cars. So basically, you'll have 4 cargo cars, which means this time it will be -2.
And we also still have the 10 modules of food that we had loaded in our own cargo area.
Indeed, yes, indeed. So you can take that with you. You will basically when you get to Deadrock with these 4 cargo trains, Bradson explains that's when you will get paid the money you were originally promised for shipping the other cargo that EXFOR took off you. So you'll finally get paid for that job you took in the first place. Which I need to remind myself how much it was.
I also want to bundle up all the logs that we got from the black box off of Slow Boat and ship them off to the marshal's office with a urgent warning. To let them know that the Croatan is probably heading their way.
Indeed. So, okay, that's good. Sorry, I was reading the other thing. So, when your agreed pay was 5,000 to be for the armed escort, and 2,000 for each train car you haul, plus every 200 for every ton of every mod that you dedicated to food. So I make that 5,000, 13,000, 15,000. You'll get paid if you carry the food and everything to Deadrock. That's obviously total. Then gets shared amongst. Yeah, so you'll actually get paid. Basically, Branson agrees that you'll be paid 15,000 credits. Oh, hang on. If this first isn't true, if this is the crew's first trip to Widowmaker, they may already know Marshall. You know Marshall Winslow, of course.
Yes.
Nigel Friedman. So I need to go back and that's colony Widowmaker. 310 to the Goliath belt. Oh yes, Nigel. If you remember from your perspective, Been here before. Three men being killed if he was captured. Very straight. In Delhi, advanced spy. Oh. Oi. Okay, that's okay. That sidebar doesn't help. I was worried it did. There was something else you could do. So, so you are now in. Once roll the travel time to Deadrock in quadrant. I mean, it's just 1d4 days away because you're going from quadrant 2 to quadrant 2. So it's only a 1d4 day trip. But is there a modifier on that for you guys? No, I'm just so more of Oblivion. But travel times around the belt. Okay. So time to travel is strictly based. Gravity drives the belt split into 4 quadrants. Going from one place to another within the belt remains the same on the orbit values. Both of the point and the same quadrant is 1d4 days. Roll travel time applies for a month. Okay. Oh, there isn't any skill rolls involved. Okay. Okay, it's a 1-day flight from Widowmaker to Deadrock. They're obviously quite close together at the moment. Okie dokie. Things next. Right. Go to present. Belt encounters. Here we go. You only have to roll for 1 day.
It's an
picture
ace.
card. So it's an uneventful day's journey. Boy howdy says more bennies, more bennies, more bennies. Okay then.
Thank you, boy howdy.
More
Thank you
bennies.
kindly.
More bennies.
So,
Did
More
you write your
bennies.
module?
Yeah.
Okay. So, approaching Deadrock. Traffic inside. Okay, the traffic inside the gravity drive deceleration envelope around Deadrock is heavier than it's been in years. The former boom town is now a hub for refugees from around Goliath's Belt. At least those who managed to escape. Normally, the UNS Hawkins is prowling the area, but it's nowhere to be seen. Like it, Widowmaker, Deadrock grants you priority landing clearance. A secured landing pad and all docking and refueling fees are paid by the BDF. You also know that unlike Widowmaker, Deadrock has no weapon ordnance, so you can enter as heavily armed as you wish. As you're coming into land, you notice 2 heavy laser cannons tracking you as you fly across the sky for the rock, and several torpedo launching turrets backing them up. So obviously, Deadrock's got some good defences. Captain Dave Ross of the Colonial Rangers is there just inside the airlock to shake your hand and immediately pay the expected funds for any cargo delivery. And he adds on the fact that he's adding an additional 5,000 credits on top.
Lovely.
For your extra trouble.
Yay.
Surely the price of the food has gone up in the meantime, no?
I then have to unfortunately. Is Dogbeat get an equal share? I was just about to take Dogbeat's money away again and reshare Dogbeat's share. There we go. And then we have put 408 in. What I should do is remember to take Dogbeat out of the party sheet before I do.
Well, that's all right. I will use part of what I got paid to buy her some extra, some dog treats to reward her because she did a good job too.
couldn't have done it without.
There we go. It took a little while, but then everyone gets paid their correct. Nobody gets to keep it. Right. It means a lot that you followed through on this. Not every ship that got away did. Probably figured it was better to cut and run and sell whatever they were carrying for all it was worth. What you did is going to save a lot of lives around the belt. The main thing now is that we to keep our ships out of EXFOR hands. If they make another run on Banshee, the BDF will beat them in orbit. And while they're busy, our forces already out here in the belt can take back some of what we've lost. Though a lot of people would be happy to see Goliath's belt back in independent hands.
Ranger Ross, may I... Somebody who I trust told me that I should trust you. And this isn't just a food shortage. There's bigger problems out here. Sir, I was told I should only trust you and Ranger Debbie Dallas with this, but
Debbie does Dallas.
The reckoners are here. This is famine, sir.
Looks a bit shocked by that. He doesn't have to say the bit that says it could be related, because obviously you know about it. But he says, what? One of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Now, of all times and in all places. That's all we need. That's a threat bigger than EXFOR.
You're not wrong there, sir.
Okay. Right. Okay. Stay on this famine thing. Top priority. Rather than scanning quadrant 4 rock by rock, there may be a better way. The Rangers were working with a man named Nigel Friedman. He ripped up this fancy theory that predicted orbits and positions of all around the belt on a single starting point. The explosion of based on a single starting point of the explosion of a planet. Something like this could help you find this Coatan. His team are operating out of IE, last I heard.
IE? Oh, God. Couldn't he be operating out of Chrome or Firefox or something like that?
I don't know what IE is.
Explorer.
Did like your Internet Explorer joke, though. But...
Heck,
Yeah.
Even Netscape would be better.
Netscape. Oh,
he likes living on the edge. That's what it is.
Does the Reckless have chrome plating? Is the question.
Oh.
I'm giving myself one for the edge joke, and then I'm giving you all one as well. I don't know what IE is. I'm intrigued now. I really have no idea what IE is. It'll probably come up later on, so I'll work it out later. I've only read.
I mean, if it's the apocalypse, bring back IE would probably be appropriate.
Mention of IE and weighted mission. Okay. Before I let you go spend your loot at Riley's Roost, here's another offer to chew on. There's a place in this quadrant called IE. There we go. It's obviously, ignore that bit there. It operates, I can't believe I missed that earlier. Operates the biggest algae farm in the belt. Probably the only rock out here that's got more food. So he's obviously telling you that rather than just saying you're going out there. He's explaining what it is. Probably got more food than they need instead of less. We need someone to get over there and make sure that the surplus goes to us, not EXFOR. Probably wouldn't hurt to keep a couple of empty train cars with you and fill them up while you were at it. Think about it, and I can deputise you to negotiate on behalf of the Colonial Assembly. So he will obviously say that along the lines of, because you're heading to IE, can you do this mission? In hindsight. We'll deputise you if you take a couple of cargo trains out and fill them up with food.
Yeah, if there's
your ship, big fella. Halvo says, looking at Himini.
I'm gonna interject and just say, yeah, deputizing is good and all, but where's the money at?
At this point, Halvo, moves his right elbow very quickly into Bounty Dude's stomach and says, "What he means is, if we're going to set up a trade deal with them, they might need some persuasion."
Right. Okay. I could probably spare 5,000 credits for securing an exclusive trade deal with IE. If the terms of the deal are particularly favourable, I may well be able to convince the Colonial Assembly to go up to 10,000. But they are a bit strapped for cash at the moment with everything going on. But they'll be good for it once things calm down. You're obviously not going to yourself, but obviously it's good.
Good to know that we've got something to negotiate with them. Sir, before I go and spend my loot at the roost, is there a chance I could have a private conversation with you, sir?
He nods. He nods. At this point, you over. Let's actually have notice checks from everyone.
Oh, that's always the one I'm bad at. Oh.
It was Mike yesterday.
Micah did a Jody.
Yes. Indeed. So, Micah doesn't hear it, but it turns out it must be obviously one of the ground crew is working in the not working, sorry, relaxing in the bar, but they've obviously left their comlink on because you hear, except for Micah, you'll hear, "Your approach is confirmed, Captain Burke. We have the Wildwood cleared for docking on platform 6.
Hang on, I remember that name. I remember that name because it was in the session that I wasn't in, and I watched it. The Wildwood was one of the ships in the convoy, wasn't it?
It was.
Was that the one that broke down?
If anyone, well, you've actually remembered it, but if anyone, it says a smarts roll, but I'll tell you because if the players don't have to remember, allow a smarts roll for the characters to realise why it's so bothersome. But you remembered, so about the transmission, what you remember is it's the Wildwood that sent the original warning of the betrayal at Goliath's Belt, and the last transmission that came from the Wildwood that EXFOR had boarded them. EXFOR Marines had boarded the Wildwood, their last transmission.
Ranger Ross, sir, do not let that ship land.
If anyone would like to make a common knowledge or battle roll, you can probably deduce what's going on. Now, obviously, Halvo's saying don't let it land.
Nope. Since I failed the notice roll, I assume I don't get to.
I would say that's logical.
And dog meat doesn't have common knowledge, being dog meat.
Yeah. So obviously, if the wild meat was obviously what Halvo's frantically trying to tell Ranger Ross, and the rest of you obviously deduced that if the Wildwood was captured, she's likely carrying EXFOR Marines rather than supplies. If an advanced ground
Greeks bearing gifts.
If an advanced ground assault crew can disable dead rocks, laser and torpedo defenses, EXFOR can assume control of the settlement without risking its ships.
Ranger Ross, shoot that ship out of the sky now. Can't let it land.
He looks at you confused, going, "Going on."
The Wildwood was captured by EXFOR. That can't be Captain Burke. There's one of two things on board that ship: munitions or Marines.
Ranger Ross basically pulls some strings on into the comlink. He he hurriedly questions. Well, he basically makes contact with Captain Burke of the Wildwood. It is, and and questions him. Captain Burke tries to explain that the Wildwood escaped from Goliath's belt, but all of you and Ranger Ross as well, obviously, because all realise that it's a different voice on the radio. Whoever's talking isn't the real Captain Burke.
Somebody got to fire lasers at this thing.
At which point, Ranger Ross, Captain Dave Ross, apparently, orders that the Wildwood is to be fired upon. One of the torpedoes launches, and obviously in space you don't hear an explosion, but the report is that the Wildwood has gone down. However, 10 figures in battle suits have just breached the docking bay 6.
Well, then I guess we need to hurry our butts to docking bay 6 and take these bad guys out.
Good that there's
we can't let them take the base. That's simple.
Captain Ross, where are we most useful?
Well, so yeah, they breached docking bay 6, and that message is cut off very, very quickly by the sound of gunfire and static. The Wolverines breached quickly, but overpowering resistance. They split up to assault the settlements. Ross orders the posse to hold the magazine area where the settlement's heavy torpedoes are stored. He dispatches other teams to the lasers and the launchers themselves. You're bedrock, aren't you? Hey, oh, hang on. Let's see what.
Prepare to repel borders.
Indeed.
Oh, I know that silence. That silence is frantically searching for an asset.
Yeah, I didn't have a map ready.
I thought we might get. I thought I might get away with.
The only thing is
I was looking at the time. My original thought was that would be a good point to. That would be a good point to leave it, but alas, not.
You should have let us go shopping.
Yeah.
I should have let you. In fact, I should have let you go shopping. Yes, very good point. Okay.
Just rewind a little bit. Go and say went shopping. Let us do the shopping. Halvo has this private conversation with Ross where he says, "Really sorry, but the reckoners being here is entirely my fault. Well, it's kind of Hellstrom's fault, but I was part of it. Really sorry." And then the thing can turn up. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got a plan. Good plan.
Kind of when a little child comes to their parents and said, I kind of baked a cake, and then the eyes of the parents go wide.
Yeah.
Oh, he found a space station.
Oh, I've got that map. It's a nice one.
I probably sent you the link for it, didn't I? On Etsy. It definitely came from Etsy. I know that for a fact.
I've got
Etsy, yeah, I should say.
I think I bought the the same package. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's all I really need it to be. So you can obviously so basically this is the torpedo bay, as it were. So you've obviously got munition racks over there and there. That's the way in. That's the fire control, and that's the loading system. If that makes sense. That mustn't necessarily make sense, but that's how it's going to be. I've currently unlocked tokens, so you can position yourselves however you wish to in this area on the assumption that the bad guys will be coming from this direction.
Yeah. Can we put some powers in place? Do we have time to? Well, I mean, Halva would certainly like to precast a power or two if there's time to do it.
Probably you probably spent so much time getting there. I think I'm going to be evil and say no.
Not even one round.
Well, no, because unfortunately, the bad guys are rather effective and effective. They look like that. That's what the bad guys look like.
Oh, that's a very big gun.
Yeah.
So you're worried. So you're worried about the gun and not the guy. The guy. Yeah. So the guy could be his own gun.
The guy is just a guy, but that gun.
I'm looking for something that's going to provide me cover for shooting.
Unfortunately, this area isn't really designed for cover for shooting. It's very much sort of designed for. Sorry, I need to look.
This at least gives half cover.
Well,
I'd
if
say
the
yeah.
if the guy's coming in from there, yeah,
Yeah.
that's got to be cover.
That's I agree. That's cover
That's
there
gotta
and
be
there.
cover.
Yeah.
Where are these guys coming from? We waiting
there.
for them
Yeah.
still.
There, yeah.
Well, no, you literally ran into the area. You literally beat them to it. And Halvo, you're going first.
Right, so we will cast a power as a free action with an extra power point. And we're going to put a Benny on that. Because we want to try and get the raise if we can. Which we did. Marvellous. So that means I have got that. And that. Then we'll put multi-action on. And then, because he's in big chosty armor, we cast that. And we put a Benny on it. So we got it with the raise. It's good. And we put on that. And that. And that is. Okay, so there's 9 power points gone.
Okay.
And the guy's not come through.
I haven't appeared yet.
Yeah. And then Halvo is going to stealthily kind of crouch in that thing so he hopefully can't be seen.
Health check.
Lothar is going to go on hold till he has a target.
Okay. Are you staying there in the middle of? Are you staying there right in the open?
I just noticed. I think I get another. I think I get another action card on the first round. Not that I'm unhappy with my choice, but
If you've
maybe
got
we
your
can joke.
fancy pistol. Is that,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that it?
Yeah. I remember there was something, but I just reread. Yeah.
I remember you got your gunslinging pistol, didn't you?
Yeah.
Eris, yeah. Eris. Action card +1. And I just have to think that will work. We'll try it next time. For now, I have to turn it. Now I have to turn it off because, of course, it's only on the first round. But I just have to remember to turn it on in the future.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
Dogmeat, you're up, sir. Mom.
Dogmeat will use her notice check to support Micah's shooting roll.
Okie dokie. Go for it.
ooh, +3.
Yep. Nice one. +3 it is. Volta. Got lots of people targeted.
Yes, Walter is gonna holler out, "Here, guys, have some of this."
Whoa, whatever it is, it's going to be very
Oh.
raised. The whole movement.
Also ended up with
And ignore
Full
multi-action.
multi-action -2,
Hurry.
Yes.
And Shroud. Okay, we got that. We got that. Yeah. Okay, I think that should be multi-action. Oh, they're also supposed to ignore the pace penalty. Oh, there.
Yeah, you need to put the raised version on.
No, he's good. He's good.
Okay. End your turn, and the first bad guy can appear on the map. He's next. First bad guy is here. I've already made a group notice roll, so whether they see you or not has already been decided. Okay. So he basically steps forwards. But oh, this guy steps forward with that big gun that was commented on. Points it at Timony. Opens fire.
And all miss.
Even that, yeah. So even though I put the bloody ignore recoil on it, still bloody it's put the recoil penalties in. Even though I sat there and just put the recoil in. So a 5, 1.
It'd be a 6, a 1, and a 0.
6 and 1 and 0 it would be. Which actually means Himini is hit.
Ooh.
Dodge. Oh no, it's your shield, isn't it? That gives you cover.
Yeah.
I was trying to work out why you had a 6 on one of them. Okay. Unharmed.
It tings off the top edge of your shield.
Indeed.
Deflect the bullet back at him using the force.
What if his Schwartz is bigger than yours?
I'll get Yoda involved.
Ooh, another bad guy.
Another bad guy with his own initiative card. Look at that. Changing the rules. Cheating GM. Just so we get more pennies.
Hey, at least they're not wild cards.
Yeah, wait until they get jokers again.
Mm.
None of them negative waves.
Hey, that version of ignore recall worked. And he is unharmed. Damn. Sorry. See, having to rock on. Why they didn't to make rock.
When you walk, it negates it.
Yeah, rock and roll. You can't move.
If you that geezer just attacked me, he moved, didn't he? So he can't have had ignore recall.
Unless it's a gear thing rather than a having rock and roll thing.
Yeah.
If it's a laser gun, there's no recall.
Yeah. Oh, they're going bang, 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 or pew, pew, pew.
Don't tell Star Wars.
But that's not lasers. That's
blasters.
That's blasters,
Yeah,
which is fan
true.
of gas.
True.
It's actually plasma. And you can also hear in vacuum.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh god.
He moved, so he's got recoil.
He hasn't moved. He hasn't moved.
Oh, his other geezer come in the room.
Yeah. There's a third one, of course.
That's unharmed and a wound upon Imini. You soak.
Yeah. Very nice.
I saw him come in the room. Just ducked.
Bounty Dude is up next.
Okay. First of all, I wanted to note that I love the image of the Wolverine guy because you just know they will never use the bipod on that thing. They just carry it around for nothing. I think I wanna do it. 24 is my mid-range, right? Is that... Yeah, that should be in range. What is the other one? Yeah, because 14... I can move, but I don't want to. So I'm just going to target the back one. And then I can... use the arrows with the... Where's my character sheet? Oh... Didn't I... Oh, whatever. Didn't I program in a double tap?
Oh, maybe 3-round burst rather than double tap.
Oh yeah, 3-round burst. Right, yeah, I think I did that on the 3-round burst. But I want to use the arrows. I can... I suppose the arrows can fire 2 shots without needing to reload, so it adds +1 to hit and damage at the cost of 1 extra bullet. Okay. So let's go. Hit him with a raise. Unarmed. Oh. It didn't add the... Oh, doch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Raise damage d6. I just rolled bad. 8. I think I'm gonna Benny that. No way I'm having those dice at my disposal and just roll an 8. Okay. Yeah?
You rolled to hit again instead of re-rolling the damage.
Because
but I dragged it onto the... I
you were
dragged it
one
onto the...
pixel out on with the Benny drop. That's what it will be.
Oh. Okay. Let's try again. Now I managed.
No, you rolled shoot.
No.
You rolled to hit again.
How?
You missed.
Can't I drag it onto the raise damage dice?
The easiest thing to do is just drop a Benny in chat and just roll the damage.
Yeah.
No, drop a penny onto the damage roll. Yeah, onto where are you dropping it?
Yeah,
but if you're one pixel out.
Yeah, then it just does the
And then you need the extra d6 for the raise because that didn't roll it that time because you didn't click it.
That's completely true. 3.
25.
Still 1 wound. Oh, that's all right. And he soaks it.
Well, GM's wasting his pennies on extras.
Yeah.
Yeah, those extras look extra.
Alpha, press interrupt. Move the combat track up to Clefar.
step 2 squares over, so I got a nice clear line of shot on number 3, and then shoot him with my heavy pistol. It's not really that heavy.
Shoot the guy that stood right next to me. Yeah, okay.
Realised they're even sicker than I thought if I'd stacked. I realised something. One of them's meant to be carrying a heavy shield that means he can't attack, but it counts as heavy armor, and then the guy with the heavy machine gun sets up behind the heavy shield.
Ooh.
I might have to retcon that in a minute.
Toughness of 18. Okay, one more try.
19. All told with the brawny on there.
Yeah, 19.
They are in battle suits.
Heavy armor.
It's not that. Okay, Micah, you're up.
Micah will take one step over. Or 2 steps over. Target Wolverine number 2. Target. Target mode. There we go. And we will shoot him with our flechette gun. With the +3 bonus from dog meat. Okay, so that's a hit with a raise. And this is going to be laughing, but you know, it's all we've got. So.
Okie dokie.
I have 8 bennies. I'm going to try that once more. Just
go for it.
I mean, it would be funny if the flechette gun kills this like heavily armored guy.
I forgot the race dice. Oh, there's a 6.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
That's a 12.
Yeah, still not enough.
Still not
All
enough.
right, we'll end our turn.
Okay, Hibony, you're up for the last person of the session. She'll continue next week. We'll probably regroup and readjust the stats of these guys because their equipment's wrong. Counter.
It was a race.
Yeah, and if he gets to be knocked over as well.
Oh, that's a nice roll. 2 wounds. Perfect.
He's not dismounted.
First things. Dismount. That should be a check athletics on the which it didn't. Hey. He soaked one of those rooms. That's interesting, isn't it?
Well, has he got more than one wound because he's incapacitated anyway?
Yeah, he's incapacitated.
Good, which is my plan.
They ain't resilient. Hooray!
Not with that tough.
One down, 2 to go.
But that's where we shall leave it today, so don't end your turn, Mr. Hibony. We shall leave it there.
I did a multi-action, so I've got another attack.
Oh. Okay, well, in that case, I am going to, if you're doing that, I'm going to have to slightly retcon what was going on. They're actually, because of the gear they're meant to have. So you can retcon it to there. A second. Redoing this module now, I'd do it very different ways. Hearing. Go to the gear tab, that down to there, that, and then I go to here. Okay. So you've got the speed, you've got the pace to reach him.
Is one of them holding a shield now? Because I'm just going to go past the guy with the shield if they have.
No. It's basically the idea is this guy will stand between you and the guy with the shield, so you have to go for the guy with the shield first. Is the point? It's not a shield. It's a barricade that they both stand.
I'm moving at super fast speed and I go behind him and stab him in the back.
That ain't how it works. I'm afraid you have to go through Wolverine number 2 to get to Wolverine number 1, I think. There we go. Wolverine number 2. Yeah, you have to attack Wolverine number 2 and to get to Wolverine number 1.
Hey, if you knock him prone, you can just stand on him.
Yeah, when I say a shield, it's not a shield in the traditional sense. It's like a portable.
It's a portable barricade that automatically moves in the way between.
No, the guy holds it.
It's as bad. Listen, I'm going to start doing a PJ on you, man. Yeah, nukes. The nukes wouldn't work.
Special reactive plate shield, which requires both hands. Anyway, are you attacking him or what?
It's made out of tannins. You can just squish it and make it move out of the way, right?
That's a hit with a raise.
Can you do a sweep?
No, because the shield sort of makes it floor to ceiling.
Oh, there's a 6. Yes.
Now he's got to make it. Now he's got to try and resist being pulled over.
No, I'm afraid not. You don't actually hurt him, so he doesn't have to make the roll. And we'll leave it there.
Well, I'm not sure
that's part of being hit with the raise, isn't it? Raise. Yeah, I think it's just part of being hit with the raise.
Yeah, hit with the raise, he might get knocked over. Just because he's got heavy armor doesn't stop him getting knocked over.
Yeah, raise. Yeah.
The magic barricade moves behind him and props him up so he doesn't fall over.
No. He puts it down. He has to parry it. It's a 3-sided.
Fucking GM cheating. I'm going to fucking drop a nuke here. It won't work in space. Yeah.
No, the barricade blocks it.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
I don't care. I'm like, it's late in time and I'm bugging it up.
PJ to your next game, isn't you?
I've got this wonderful button that's here. It's called kick as the GM. And then I have this other wonderful button on Discord server, which I press, and it's called ban. So you can do what you like. He won't be here.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
not talking about
me.
I'm not talking about anyone who I'm playing with now. He's talking about with one of his players yesterday, who basically spent the first 45 minutes complaining that
nukes don't work in space. And you need 10,000 megaton nuke to destroy an asteroid as big as the one they had to destroy with a nuke. It's like, and then I can't remember what he went on after that. It was just like there was no gameplay. It was
you know what you should have told him? This nuke isn't made with normal fissile materials. It's made with plutonium.
Well,
I
actually,
said it's a
that's
ghost rock.
Either that or
It's a
ban-
plot bomb.
either that or
It's a
ban-
ghost rock.
ban-
Hibby said it was a plot bomb, and that was it. Yeah, it's a plot bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Made of plot
Plutonium.
armor.
I
Anyway,
mean,
Say it's immune.
Yeah. Anyway, you've got to have some tough fight because you guys are so overpowered compared to the bad guys. So anyway, we shall leave it there. If you just go over and hit them with one turn, what's the point of tossing all your powers?
Then
We
you
shall
make them
leave it there.
resilient. You make a couple of them wild cards.
You don't make
Bit of
something with
cheating.
tough. You don't make something tough with toughness and 19 resilient. That's just beardy. You just give them heavy armor instead. Anyway,
You played Rifts.
okay, so I shall see some of you on Sunday for some sprawl runners fun. Otherwise, I'll see the rest of you next Tuesday, and we'll continue the encounter. Hope you had fun. I did. See you then.
Thank you, sir.
Wind will skin you to the bone. Storm will swallow horse and home. Banshee's plains ain't yours to own. You're walking on a borrowed throne. Anouk drums and canyon stone. Tennis flashing bright and low. If you push where you don't belong, you won't be pushing long. Mind what hunts you in the night. Mind what watches out of sight. Guns and grit might see you through, but some things see straight through you. Air runs thin and tempest thinner. Every trade's a quiet sinner. Pirates circle like their kin. Smile wide, then cut you in. Stations creak and bulkheads groan. Something knocks where there's no one. Dark between the rocks runs deep, and the dark don't sleep. Mind what stalks the vacuum wide. Mind the hunger you can't hide. You can seal a breach and steal, but not what lies inside. EXFOR flags and polished boots. Orders barked and hard recruits. Overkill, don't count the cost. Just the ground that's gained or lost. Rangers ride with fewer men. Hold the line and hold it again. Law's a fragile thing to keep when fear runs cheap. Mind the badge and mind the gun. Some fight for peace, some just for one. Pick your side before you stand, or someone picks for you. Somewhere faces thin and pale whisper truths that curdle well. Some don't breathe and still they walk. Some don't move but still they talk. For once rode and left their mark, left their shadows in the dark. You don't need to know their names, just don't play their games. Mind what hunts you, mind what waits. Mind the cracks in heaven's gates. Hope's a spark the dark can't smother, long as you stand for one another. Check your seal. Check your seal. Check as an